while you're pooping, it's fun. But if you poop while you're farting, it's not funny.
That's true.
If you fart while you poop, it's funny. But if you poop while you fart, it's not funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Because like you could just be sitting on the john, just and you get a good laugh.
Yeah.
Send it to your boys on Snap.
Yeah,
Maybe 4 a.m.
Yeah, but if you poop, pooping your pants.
Not great.
We've actually had a bad encounter of shitting our pants lately.
I mean,
what?
Somebody here.
The fuck?
Oh shit!
Literally.
We shouldn't start like that with the shitting.
Maybe
Why?
not.
I didn't shit my pants. I just slightly sharted them.
Yeah, it wasn't honestly that bad.
I would have left the gym.
No.
What are you gonna do?
No.
Everyone would have had to leave with me.
To put it in perspective, we were at the gym Sunday, just entered the gym, like warming up, and Chianchi, I would say slightly sharted his pants.
This is what happened. Me and Change work out together, so it was literally like 2 minutes we walk in, and we usually walk to warm up. So we're on the way to warm up, and all of a sudden I just saw something in his face where he just twitched, turned like 180 degrees, just yo, I got a shit. So he went, and next thing I know, we got a text in the group chat, yo, I just pooped my pants.
But it wasn't actual shit.
It was liquid.
Like, man, like literally like an inch circumference of like liquid. It was small.
How would you guys know that?
You sent a picture of your underwear into the group chat after, just to put that in perspective. But I don't think like at what point is it you actually sharted yourself?
If you shit
much?
like
Yeah, let's
okay,
say
well,
shit.
first of all, let's like if you shit your pants and it's solid, you're fucking
Get
weird.
out of the gym.
You're weird.
Yeah. Get out of the gym.
Not only that,
Oh.
you're weird, dude.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
no
yeah.
way.
Get out of church.
You have
wherever
to
you're at.
push, bro. No, you should never do that. There should never be a point that you shit yourself with a solid piece of poop.
Yeah.
If you shit yourself, it has to be your only excuse is diarrhea because you can't
Yeah.
hold it sometimes.
For sure. Never shit
I'm trying
myself.
to think now if
You
I'm going
shit
back.
yourself
I
solid.
haven't. No, it's been diarrhea.
No, I've just done diarrhea. But
Yeah,
like,
if you shit yourself
diarrhea.
solid, you wanted to shit yourself. Like you pushed it out.
Yeah, dude.
yeah, that's trying to shit.
Unless
your
it's like
pants,
little
yeah.
little pebbles.
Do you know
Still,
a guy
bro.
that's pooped like that's shit little pebbles in his pants?
Not in his pants, but I've shit pebbles before.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
you still have to push it out. Like it doesn't just slide out like diarrhea does. Like there was like I was walking to the gym bathroom, bro, and I was clenching my cheeks because if I didn't, it would have just slid out. Like
Do you know at what point
it would have
you
just
sharted
started
yourself?
going down my leg, bro.
Do you know at what point you sharted yourself?
When I got into the gym, like when I walked past you and I was like, yo, I need this shit so bad. It was fine still, but like when I got into the change room, I feel also though like when you get closer, you start like
Leaking out?
It's like a mental thing. Almost.
yeah, mental. Like
Yeah.
you start relaxing a little bit more because like okay, I'm almost there. So it just like it kind of just like
Oozed out.
yeah.
It's kind of like when you have to pee really
I thought
bad.
it honestly. I thought it was way worse. Like it felt.
I know
like
what
it
you
would.
mean.
It was gonna be like I was gonna pull my pants down. There's gonna be
shit.
like actual shit.
Shit, yeah. I get those stares all the time. Like if I were to shart
the
myself,
time,
no,
man?
no. Like every time I do shart myself, because like I
How
push a lot
often
of.
do you shart yourself?
Probably like bi-yearly. I feel
I
like
was thought he was
every
gonna
other
say
year.
bi-weekly.
No. Probably like every other year. There's a solid shart.
No way. Not
Solid?
every other year.
What are
At
you
least
thinking?
once a year.
Maybe it's
every
annually.
6
Yeah,
months.
maybe it's bi fucking.
every
I
6
don't know,
months.
dude.
Yeah,
Last-
maybe it's every 6 months. I'll shart myself. Like, but it won't be like. It'll just be like, oh shit, like something might be out and there's like a dot of like diarrhea that came out. You know what I mean? Like that happens. Zaps, come on. I know you're not.
I mean, like the last time I remember it happening was like
Don't say when you were like 12.
that's like 6th grade church. I remember exactly. I was so embarrassed.
No, but you shit yourself, right?
No, it was like it was diarrhea though.
Okay.
Like full on.
No, it was like kind of like what you did,
Oh.
but like, dude, I just knew it reeked and I just couldn't do it.
Wait,
so,
it
like,
smelled?
no, so you shit your
yeah,
pants.
don't act
then.
like your asshole doesn't stink, bro. Like, come on.
No, but like it smelled like it. You shit enough to the point where it
I
smells.
mean, I think it was just more self-conscious at that point, and I was just like 6th grade, like I pooped my pants.
you
bro.
ran
Like,
out of the church.
Well, yeah, I went to the bathroom. I came back, and I'm like, Mom, I think I pooped my pants. She's like, what? I'm like, I think I pooped my pants.
What did she say? What did
goes-
she say?
She's like, she just wanted me to stay and like be fine, but I just kinda,
No way.
Yeah, dude. Like, cause it was like, she asked me, I'm like, it's just diarrhea or like a little bit, and she's like, oh, you're fine. And then she tells the whole fucking family, so everyone in the row is like laughing, bro. They're
No
snickering.
way.
So I'm like, yeah, I'm going home. Like, Dad, let's go. And then he got pissed at me and left early. But
Wait,
yeah,
who got pissed at you?
My dad.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Because you had to leave because you shit
Well,
yourself.
they
in
all
church.
told everyone. Like my brother at the
So
time.
now you're embarrassed.
Yeah, my
too.
brother's a senior at the time in high school. My oldest brother, and he
Yeah.
has a girlfriend that was with us at church that also goes there. And like my brother whispers over to her, and she starts laughing. I'm like, this is fucking terrible.
Oh, you're just straight up embarrassed.
Yeah, like everyone in the whole pew, like the rows, like in our pew, everyone know what you're talking about something.
Yeah.
And everyone, like, I was just like sitting there like, oh fuck, everyone
It's
knows.
so embarrassing.
Yeah, I have a lot of shit stories, but none in public like that. Like,
I guess-
none where it was publicly embarrassing. It was just funny to tell. I guess embarrassing to tell.
For your situation at the gym, like, what's enough? I guess liquid of shit or just shit that you gotta go home. Like you're
If it
not
goes
working out
through the
'cause
underwear.
you
I
continue
would've-
to work out
Well, yeah, because it wasn't that
much. Yeah.
which is fucking disgusting.
Still gross.
But like, I'm not gonna tell you guys to stop working out. So I either sit on the bench for an hour or I just work out. Like it
Yeah.
didn't smell.
No.
If it smells, you don't
Don't
continue.
work out. I agree.
If it bleeds through the underwear into the
Disgusting.
shorts,
That's
you don't
gross.
continue.
That's gross.
I think if you can just ditch the underwear and continue, then I would have done that as well. If it was worse, I would have just ditched the underwear and just wore the raw dog at the gym. Because like
Damn.
I'm there for an hour. I'm working.
That's
out.
true. You could always just ditch the underwear and
Yeah,
like
but
your
you have
ass.
short shorts, bro. Like shorter shorts, I would say.
Worst case, I would have went to that
Imagine he's
store.
doing leg day.
His dick's
Top.
not hanging out.
Oh yeah,
I mean, it's not that big.
Oh, would your dick
some of the
hang out? Your dick's not that.
the Gymshark shorts are pretty short to the
Yeah.
point where it's like
Your dick could peep
if
out.
I don't have underwear on, yeah, hundo, dick could be peeping. Balls,
Damn.
balls, definitely.
at
Yeah,
least.
for sure your balls. Maybe not your
Okay,
shaft.
come on. If my balls are popping, then my dick's not that short.
No, that's true. That's true. Okay. Well, at
For
least we didn't get to
sure,
that
for
like
sure,
that
for
point. You know
sure.
what I mean? Where you needed to like ditch the undies.
Yeah,
Undies still good?
I mean
They're in the wash and
Yeah.
shit? Yeah.
I
Nice.
hope they're washed right now.
Nice.
they're probably not washed by now,
Damn.
but I have a lot of underwear. Like
Yeah.
I'm not
yeah,
re-wearing
that's true.
them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I got like 20 pairs upstairs.
That
Yeah.
boy.
Fresh.
Nice, man.
Thanks.
Let's go.
Yep, that was my VT week.
Yep. How did you guys like Blacksburg, Virginia as a whole? Virginia Tech, this college town as a whole.
Yeah. I liked it. I liked it a lot.
It was a good college town. I think it was one of the only campuses in like towns, at least on this tour, that felt like the only thing there was a school.
I agree.
Yeah.
To put in perspective, I don't even know what would be similar to that. Like Ann Arbor still had like a whole ass like city around it.
Yeah.
This literally felt like the only thing there was Virginia Tech. Like I don't even know what to compare it to.
Like, would you say Ole Miss, Oxford, Mississippi? Like, it's only Ole Miss.
Nah, they still
But,
had
like,
like regular housing and
Even like
everything.
the grocery stores had VTech turkey. Like they're all decked out in Virginia Tech shit. Like the grocery stores were branded
Yeah.
VTech.
Well, that's pretty
the store-
common if
Yeah.
you're close to the school. But like it felt like there was no regular housing. Like
That's
our
true.
Airbnb is usually never in like student housing area,
yeah.
and it was.
Yeah.
Even that like Virginia right now it is, but it kind of feels like it. But there's a big ass city, Charlottesville. Not big, but that felt like it was just like tucked away in the mountains, like its own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the campus was nice too. I like
Yeah,
that. Like,
really
the whole
low key,
community
really
of-
nice camp. Like really nice, like school. I think I wouldn't go here just because it would get a little on the colder side. If you had to pick, like I would probably go more south if I was choosing to go to college in the States. But this is a solid option in the sense of like active community. Saw a lot of people running the gym, big dudes. Virginia, I think, is the strongest state. I'm gonna say that now. JMU dudes were pretty big. Virginia Tech dudes pretty big. I think it's just Virginia's just a healthier, strong ass state. So kind of like a healthier, like pickleball courts, ton of sports stuff going on, and also a good bar. We didn't see a ton of the bar scene, but it was a solid bar scene. They got a little downtown area, super nice, very college town vibes. Good,
Yeah.
and they have a lot of different spots. They have a couple club spots, bar spots, upperclassmen spots, a lowerclassmen spot. So I think if you just want to go and experience a good college life, in the sense of no distractions, like you're just there for college, Virginia Tech's a solid college school. Like experience the typical college life school, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree.
yeah. It has good like academics and shit too. So
Smart, a lot of
lot of
eng kids, bro.
engineers.
Everyone I
and
talk
they've
to-
been good at football. Like this year, not the greatest, but just looking back at this like UVA and VT rivalry, VT's been ranked in most of the last 20 years. In
Yeah.
more than 50% of the last 20 years, they've been a ranked team going into the last week of the season, which is pretty solid.
What are they right now? Sorry, I should know that.
They're
They're
not
like
ranked.
They're not
five.
ranked.
They're like 5 and 6
Five
right
and-
now.
Yeah, something
Fuck.
like that.
But
we're actually our first ever time being we're below 500 and we're 5-7 right now on the tour.
wow.
Yeah.
Wait, you're talking about like home team wins?
Yes.
Like the records that games
Yes.
we've gone to.
We are 5-7 and we will not break 500. We'll be 6-7 if UVA wins.
Were we
Damn.
positive in season 1 and 3?
100%.
Yeah.
I think season 3 we might have went like 11-2 or some shit like that.
What?
Yeah.
Well, maybe you're right. Actually, we saw a lot of wins. Now that
And
I'm thinking
season
about
1 was definitely a lot. I mean, we went to like the best football schools. Like now
Yeah.
it's kind of like some fucking
Yeah, we had-
stragglers.
it. Yeah, we had Ohio State and Akron, or like whatever that game was. You know,
Yeah.
and you're like Ohio State and like some dog shit. They
Yeah.
pumped them by 55. Like it was.
We didn't even go to that game, right?
We went for like a quarter.
yeah.
You
Oh,
like
yeah, we did.
did
I
the
went home
OH
early.
thing and just left.
Oh, yeah,
you were
yeah,
like,
true.
yo, no one's doing it. But it was also like a shit game. But let's start with, I guess, in Blacksburg, our bar night, which was the Thursday night at the Berg, which is a newer spot, kind of a combination of like it wants to be a nightclub because of like the setup with the dance floor and the DJ, but it's also like a bar. I don't know what you
I think
guys.
it's very nightclub vibes.
You would give it very
minimal, like if not no bar
bar?
vibes.
I agree.
Where were like the booths was kind of just like, I guess it wasn't really a booth though. It was
It
just
was
more so
like-
like
it
an
was-
area or section.
It was like a big stage area. It seemed
Yeah.
like with like the 2 booths on the side, but it was like all kind of like that back area because like
All dance floor.
yeah, because the dance floor was there, but when you got to the DJ, the booth on the side just connected backstage with all the DJ people.
Yeah, that's true.
So
That's fair.
Overly large booth though. Like
Yeah.
fucking
So
massive.
mad, not needed big. Like it
you
was.
could fit so many more in there.
It was kind of weird at the start because like we showed up and they had that entire section like marked off for us. Like I remember the photographer, big shout out, was it Drew? I can't remember
I'm
how
not
to pronounce
sure.
his name, but Beauty. He shows up. Yeah, this is your guys' section. I'm like, fuck, dude, we're 4 guys. This is this. How many people you think could have fit in there? Like,
I mean, there was
25,
like at least
30?
like 30 in there.
so
at one
I'm
point.
like, bro, like I don't even know if we need this. I go dap up the DJ, and now it's like all 4 of us just like behind the DJ area. But then like everyone kind of like
swarmed up, yeah.
swarmed to us. It's like, yo, we need to migrate right as we like migrated the booth. Then it like it filled perfectly. It actually like worked way better than when I initially like we showed up, and I was like, oh shit, like how are we gonna fill this booth? But then, like it just like filled out. Virginia, we have a lot of solid love, I would say. Would you say
Yeah.
it would give me very like JMU, but not JMU vibes in the sense of like the rowdiness. Do you know what I mean? Or the type of dudes that went to this school.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty similar. It wasn't. I wouldn't say similar to JMU like bar night wise. It seemed a little bit more chill. Like I feel like these guys had a little bit more like head on their shoulders kind of vibe.
Okay, that's fair. I will say they are like
They get the tailgate was a different story with some characters getting like pretty wild, but most of those guys that were getting wild didn't even go to VT. They went to like Radford.
Radford, yeah.
whatever. Where is Radford? Is that
I
in
think
Virginia?
it's close to here.
Yeah, it's in Christiansburg, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will say though, these VT guys go out. Man, they go to night of the week for everything. Tots, which is like the upperclassmen, like the spot who didn't want to work with us because older owner didn't really focus social media. That's like the spot for the upperclassmen. Tots Tuesdays is apparently big. There's a spot Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. They have like a lot of different spots that people go to, and they would pregame. Like I would text the guys in Kappa Sig, and they'd be like, "Yo, we're already out." I'm like, it's 7:00. They're like, yeah, they're at one bar. They just like do like bar hopping where all the drink deals are, and it ends from like 6 to 9's one. I think it's Centros that has the cheap ass doubles where it's like $3 doubles or something like that, and they just bounce to wherever you want to go. But they get after it very like a lot earlier than I see any other school.
It seems like a bar school though.
It definitely
Yeah.
100%.
No, like even on top, like Berg was like great, but
Yeah.
it seemed like it wasn't like a rage spot. It was a lot of kids like, or it was a rage spot. It like should have been a rage spot, very club vibe.
Yeah.
But the people there, I feel like, are more bar people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know exactly.
Like the engineer type vibe is like you just have a beer, you know, in hand, and you're just mingling and talking
Yeah.
around. Like that's the vibe I get, which is chill.
Yeah.
it
but-
was chill.
So I get why it's like these, like, you know, they go to happy hours and
Yes.
they'll be hammered. I feel like they get hammered by 11 and they'll go to bed at like 11:30 type vibe.
Oh, and they got to wake up for their 8 a.m.
Yeah.
lectures
Yeah.
because they got
Smarter
fucking
kids,
physics
you
at
know?
8:30.
But they'll start drinking at 5.
5 o'clock. So just
Yeah.
to put it in perspective, the bar scene here, I got a list because I knew there was a lot. Tots, Tuesdays at Tots, 21 plus older bar. So that's the iconic spot, I guess you could say. Ridiculous Chick, underage nightclub. We have the Berg, another underage nightclub.
Wait,
Sharkies.
You're just straight up fucking outing them. For
No,
being
no.
underage?
Sorry. No, more of a nightclub. Ridiculous Chick nightclub. The Berg, another nightclub. Sharkies is like the Greek life pregame spot. So if you wanted to go to any of these spots, it has like good deals. A lot of Greek lives there. Heads, just bar, get some shots, leave. Centros, Club Rage spot. Again, 6 to 9. That's like the good deals at Centros. Hooky House. Hooky House. Hokey?
Like Virginia Tech Hokies.
Right. Hokey House, Bar Vibe, Coop Bar Vibe, Champs Bar Vibes. They have a ton of spots. I think I'm missing some too. But overall, they got a solid ratio, I would say, from spots of rage, bar. But I do think the people here, because it is like, I wouldn't say it's like a nerd school, but it's like a smarter school. It's not like, because the guys there, if they're saying they're engineers, I'm like, this guy's on the lax team. You know what I mean? I think they're just dual threats. I think they're versatile guys where they're like athletic, fit, have fun, but they get their shit done. But they also are mechanical engineers.
No, I mean, makes sense. And I fuck with that vibe. I mean, we were both engineers and like.
That's fair.
It's a good balance.
Yeah,
you know,
I think
sometimes you can't fucking be out till 4 a.m. every
they
day.
still have fun, bro. Like there's still
ton
ton of time to have fun. Like,
bro,
just because you're not going to like 1, 2, 3 a.m. doesn't mean anything. They just cut it off a little.
And I
shorter.
also think because they have like a lot of different spots that like a Tuesday at Tots could be your vibe. You know what I mean? If you got like a crazy end of the week, I'm just going to go out on Tuesday and I'll go out just Tuesday, Saturday. You can like space it out even because it's not like just a Friday, Saturday is going to be bumping. Like a lot of the nights during the week are also live. So you kind of pick your battle depending on whatever your schedule is for the work week. You know what I mean?
Work hard, play hard, bye, baby.
Exactly.
I kind
Get
of
their
like
shit done during the day.
I kind of liked how like everything is super close on the bars, at least to like the frat house.
Yes.
Then at
Walking
least
distance.
Yeah, because like everyone was kind of like, you know, I'm gonna grab a bun here, make a chicken sandwich, stop back here, and then we're gonna go to the bars. And then it's like a kind of like a median like checkpoint spot where everyone can
that's a
kinda
good way to
just
put
walk.
it.
So like that to me was like kind of cool because you can get a good group of guys
And just
like,
mob.
pregame at the house or whatever you guys want to do, and then just walk around everywhere.
I do like that rather than having to drive or Uber everywhere,
Yes.
or you need to get like a pledge or someone to come and like drive you guys. There's nothing wrong with the drive, but if you can walk and it's
just
like,
makes it so much
and
more
it's
fun.
like nice fall weather, like it's not like freezing fucking cold where everyone's wearing like parkas and shit. 2-minute walk buckled. It's good stories. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or if you're strictly like a club kind of school, you're not starting till 11, and there's gonna be nowhere that's like
true.
popping or has any deals that
That's fair.
allow you to even go out at fucking 2:00 in the afternoon on a Friday.
Yeah, I guess it also the reason why the good like mix between the two is you can start earlier and just like see where it's almost like it's like a see where the night goes kind of thing where we'll go mob Centros, get our drinks and whatever we're feeling or wherever people
a lot of bar
are.
hopping.
Ton of bar hopping. The Berg though, overall, what did you guys think of that spot? That was the spot we worked with this week.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
thought it
sorry,
was
I didn't think I'd say it like that.
I thought it was really cool. I like the production, the lights. I think we've seen better, but for being a new spot, there's a good amount of heads there for it coming up to Thanksgiving weekend, and music was good. And I don't know, there was some like dead space in there, but overall, I thought the vibes were there, and the energy was there, like for kind of how you were explaining, grab a beer, and you know, people would rage, but I think like that whole engineering type rage is a little bit different.
Yeah,
you know, they'll throw their hands up, they'll like go in their group or whatever, but it seemed very like clicky in like little circles.
I yacked.
No, it was chill.
Oh
my
God!
God.
Yeah.
I didn't drink. It wasn't alcohol. It was definitely Nick. The fucking Zins got to me. I'm not gonna lie. We're in the corner.
You're not a Zin guy, bro.
You're not.
I think you just need to put them away. Like
Put
that's
them
the
away.
second time you fucking.
It's too.
You
there's
need
a
to
limit.
relax,
There's a
man.
limit. There's a limit on the Zins.
You don't know it. You're not playing within it.
Like you don't even take Zins when you're sober. So like,
I'm just.
how are you gonna know a limit?
I'm a social Zin guy. Like if we're out and a guy has it, I'll take it. But this was not like a peer pressure Zin. But I just had one in, and then he's like, put another in. I was like, okay, sure, I'll put another in. I put another in. Then a few minutes later, he said, put a third in. This was the one that now I'm at 18, whatever it is,
Milligrams.
and I chucked it up, and
He doesn't
then
even know what he's putting in, bro.
I chucked it up,
18
and
gallons,
then
bro.
no, I chucked it up, and then it was. I knew right away. Like I spit the top one out, and then the bottom one out, and I was like, "Yo, dude, I'm straight up gonna yak." Tim was kind of close. The first one was just like a yak spit, where I like yacked my mouth. I just like we were in the corner, spit in the corner. I'm like, "Oh yeah, that was yak." And then he's like, you good? I was like, yeah, I'm good. And then I'm like, nope, that's not all of it. And I turn and I yak all over the wall. I'm talking like it just exploded on the wall. And I'm beside the dudes that gave me the Zins. It was like the Kappa Sig Lax guys, like all and like press. And we're all like in a corner. And we're like, yo, we got to get some air. And we just like, they just take me. We go outside and I'm so embarrassed. I'm like, fuck, man. They're like, dude, honestly, man. That happens, man. I've yacked in there. They start pointing at all the dudes that have yacked in there. Dude, we've all been there, man. You're good. And I was like, I think I was just like, the night was like kind of good. So I felt like I ruined it because now I'm outside because I smell like shit. I have yak on my shirt. I have yak on my pants. You guys are inside. I'm embarrassed.
The night could have gone a little longer, but it's okay.
was
You didn't ruin the night, I would say.
But
like,
it
could have gone
fast.
for another 30-40 minutes, but
Okay, like max.
Yeah, max.
What was the like logistics on just going in the corner and not like trying to go find a garbage can or going to the bathroom?
No chance. No, right
even
there and
after
there.
the first little one, you're like,
right. It was immediate after. Like I'm talking, I have a 5-10 second range to the point where I like take a deep breath. I'm like, you know when you take that yak and you're taking a deep breath to see like if it's coming back, and I'm like, oh no, like that was just the start, and no time was gonna yak on them. I had to turn and just hit the fucking wall. If I didn't move,
you yacked on yourself a little bit too.
it was in the motion as I turned right. It got on me.
Was it
It's disgusting.
projectile on the wall? Like
It was so dark that like I don't know, but it was definitely on the wall. Like it's definitely lower wall though, like ground wall. If that makes
gravity
sense.
hit it a little bit.
Oh yeah, it was, yeah. It really,
That's nasty.
so it was a gross night to be honest. But yeah, I'm not a triple Zin guy. I'm a single Zin guy.
Are you?
Yeah, I've never yacked on one Zin. Why are you staring at me like I have? Why are you staring at me like I have? I haven't.
You're a Zen guy.
No, yeah, yours and guy.
No, come on. Come on. But yeah, Berg was fun.
Yeah.
Greek life. See, this was a tough week. The last 2 weeks are tough, mainly week 13, but week 12 too. Like a lot of kids, their Thanksgiving break already started. So a lot of people Friday, Saturday, or mainly Friday, they left to go back home for Thanksgiving break. So it's not the full, I guess you could say, like Virginia Tech experience, but it was solid for what it was worth. With that being said, though, no Greek life events like party-wise or anything going on because minimal heads. Tailgates were still good, and this is known to be a huge tailgate school. One of the best in the country because of Center Street, which is basically a street where everyone's got their own houses, frat houses, satellite houses, and they're just throwing darties in front lawn, but they let it go. Like cops even know about it, but they're chill with it, making sure no one's just like stupidly drunk, which we'll get into probably in a little bit. But they're cool with it. They know kids are tailgating, having fun. Solid tailgate for what it was worth, I thought.
I agree.
No, like
Really good actually tailgate.
Yeah, I know what peak would be like. Like peak
exactly.
tailgate would be really, really good. Like that whole like backyard area that just like merges, you know, all the houses together.
Yeah.
It's slightly separated by like a plastic fence, but it would be insane.
Sick.
It was definitely a little dead.
Yeah.
I think Kappa Sig actually had like the
best
most
one.
poppin' one.
By far,
Yeah.
dude. By far.
Yeah, we went up on the DJ stand and we like saw the kind of like the whole thing that was going on. And it was definitely the most packed in Kappa Sigs. Even Center Club didn't have like a great turnout in terms of like people heads. I think everyone kind of just like migrated or stayed at Kappa Sig.
I think people came over because I know some fans came up to me later and we're kind of like, yo, yeah, like, you know, we're over there, and we just wanted to come say hi or whatever. So like people were literally just like climbing over and shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's easy though to get across.
Super
like
easy.
and it even goes like all the way farther back. So I can only imagine when that thing is like fully packed out, it would be an absolute time. Probably one of the best like tailgating spots in the country for sure.
And and it's been said where like Center Street, like VT is known for the tailgating and just game day scene, etc. So we didn't get the full experience, but for like a bad turnout, I was like, bro, this is one of the best that we've seen on tour. You know what I mean? Like just tailgate scene wise. So it was really good.
Is that where they throw parties as well, or do they throw it all in, or do they do?
You
throw
can't
at their
throw
house,
at your
which
house.
is not, the houses weren't great, which kind of sucks.
Yeah,
If
the
you don't
houses
have
were
great
small.
houses, it sucks.
There was a really small house. We worked with KA for the tour. Good dudes.
Great dudes.
7 dudes live in the house. It's more so an experience. You know what I mean? It's just like a couple of the boys renting a house, but just ironically, it's where you throw and have your letters and chapter.
When we pulled up, it was like It was a little underwhelming. I thought like we were pulling up to like my great aunt's house, you know, like
Yeah.
like an old lady living alone type vibe. But no, it was they got it going in there, bro. They made character in there and they have a good time. It looks like
Close groups. I feel like the
yeah.
Greek life here is super close. You know what I mean? They got a good structure on their hands.
Apparently they have bigger houses. Like Sigep just had a mansion built, but it's on campus, I want to say, and you can't throw or do anything. It's
Yeah.
So I mean, Greek life in general, you know, gets a little bit demoted in that sense in terms of, you know, the housing and what you can do and not, but a little definitely upgraded in
the tailgate.
Tailgate.
Should we do, or do you want to do the ratings yet, or you want to hold off for
athletics
for the game?
The game was lit.
Turkey
you guys
leg.
didn't like. Okay, no, we got to first start with the biggest tradition in probably one of the biggest in college football, which is Enter Sandman.
It was overrated, bro.
It wasn't.
Bro, I'm gonna straight up, like, not being biased at all, but like when I like this isn't just because it's Michigan, but like when we were playing Penn State, I was there and the whole crowd started singing Mr. Brightside. Like every single person in the whole crowd sung Mr. Brightside, the whole song, even when it turned off when they were playing. Like by far, that was 10 times cooler.
Well, there's 110,000 people.
I'm just
in that
saying,
stadium.
like like that's the experience I thought was gonna happen. I thought the whole stadium was gonna be singing, like the energy was gonna be there, like, and it was just kind of like going through the motions of like it played it, and yeah, we cheered, but like I wasn't hype, bro. Like I wasn't, like, sorry, but like
I think we were also not in a great section. We were in like the family-ish area when we were doing it. Yeah, we weren't in the student section, which the student section would definitely be more poppin'. In like the sense of everyone jumping, you feel, you know, the energy around you more.
Yeah.
I think like overall though, like that song just in general and everyone like jumping to it just like makes it hype. And I think the environment maybe was a little bit more dull because there wasn't as many people there just for Thanksgiving weekend. And it was a 3:30 game. Like that at night would probably go hard as fuck.
I agree
because
with
the
that.
sun was just like beaming in our eyes and we could barely see the field and the rest of the stadium. So I think there's some factors like at night in like a packed like rivalry game, like I would probably go hard. Like Michigan Penn State's
100%.
obviously going to go way harder when it's Michigan Penn State.
Yeah.
And it has 110,000 people versus
I was just I was
the 60
ready
DT.
for that experience to take somewhat of emotion, like whether it was chills or like oh my god, like this is like overwhelming almost. Like that's the kind of experience I was expecting with all the hype and everything. And I do agree, like imagine if this Virginia Tech game was at Virginia Tech this week at night versus Virginia. That would probably be 10 times cooler than what we saw. But for my first Enter Sandman, I'm sorry to say, I thought it was overrated, and I will give it a second chance if I'm able to. But for my first experience, I'm sorry.
Guy went with the PR apologetic. I like that.
I mean, like, I'm just being honest.
No, to be honest, it was so hyped that sometimes in life, if you find something that you really like or you're proud of, don't hype it up too much because you put an expectation on like, this is going to blow my dick off. And after it was done, it was kind of, what?
It's going to blow my dick off.
Well, no, after it was done, me and Zaps looked at each other, we're like, I remember it was done, we're like, wait, is that it? And then we kind of like looked over like, we've seen better than that. Like, you know what's better? The Wisconsin jump around. Is that not better than that? Like,
way better.
I mean, there's different.
Jump around.
It's more like just energy.
I don't think it was better than that.
I don't know, dude.
I don't know. I think that the Mr. Brightside is definitely better than that.
Way better. Yeah.
I think people rated it up too much, but I do agree. Like a night game with maybe not a Thanksgiving weekend,
like
different
that
different
definitely
vibe.
has potential to be like one of the greatest traditions, but like I want to see it again.
Yeah, we weren't in the right setting. I don't think, and I blame us on that because that was the game we were at Thanksgiving. So it's on us.
It happens, and that's just kind of how the schedule worked out. But yeah, I mean, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so then we made it to student section, and what
turkey
the
leg.
fuck? Yeah, why are there turkey legs?
Okay. I don't know if it was Thanksgiving or not, or maybe they had good food though.
It was Thanksgiving.
Well, no, I don't know if that's the only reason why they were selling turkey legs, or maybe they do it every home game. They just slobble up turkeys and just hand out legs, which. Okay,
dude, that turkey literally was not meat. Like
it was so gross.
There
dude.
was like fucking tendons, bro. Like that turkey was on steroids type shit.
It was like someone's forearm. It got in a motorcycle accident. And it was just like ripping skin.
Bro,
gross.
That was not a turkey you just like you have on an actual like Thanksgiving dinner. Like they injected that shit with like the biggest steroids, TRT, fucking
everything.
All of it.
That was Sam Sulek turkey leg right there. That was
Straight
like,
up,
that's
bro.
how thick, girthy, and just gross it kind of looked.
Yeah.
Dude, the tendons you couldn't eat them. There was barely any meat. It was just muscle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just muscle.
When people were eating it, it was like a.
Not only that, so I think this
A
might have
rip.
been the funniest thing we've ever seen at a game. Was like everyone's eating these legs. We get our hands on. God knows whose it was, but it was on the fucking ground, right? Like, do you know whose even it was?
There's
the
two
turkey
people
leg?
in front of us eating the
Yeah.
turkey legs, and I don't know where we got. I don't know if it was hers, but I think when the girl was holding it, she started passing it around, and then people were eating it, and then eventually, I don't know how you got it, but I think you ended up getting it, and
No, I gave it to the guy. I was just giving it around, and people were just eating it. And I was
Yeah.
like, all right, whatever.
Disgusting.
It's disgusting.
Gross.
And then I gave it to a guy, and he kind of knew it was fucking nasty, so he just and I just I didn't want it anymore, so he just took it, and I think he ate a bit of it and then put it on the ground. And then I was like, okay, let's try this again.
it was on the ground for probably.
I
like 5
picked it up.
minutes.
Yeah, I picked it up, and I was just playing around with it, whatever, just getting
Throwing
the
it
crowd
around,
hyped,
yeah.
just waving it around. And then I was like, yo, Tim, let's go for a walk, because the people around us knew it was on the ground. So I was like, yo, let's go for a walk. And I just started feeding
Feeding
people, bro, and they just munching on it. Disgusting, dude. And they had these 4 girls had turkey onesies on. I gave it to them.
Is that fucked up on our end?
Disgusting.
Is that fucked up on our
dude,
end?
You're
Nah.
eating. First of
Yeah.
all, there's the ground is probably cleaner than the
Yeah.
mouths of the 20 people that had it beforehand.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. There's sick. There could be fucking
true.
sicknesses in the mouth.
Yeah,
There's
I guess,
the ground
but
is just some
ground
dirt.
is dirt, shoes, anything that was brought in on the game. You walk to
Whatever.
the game.
It didn't get rolled around. It got placed on the ground.
Okay.
So we
Fair.
go for a little walk, and then I get back to our section, and I see Chip. I toss it. I was like, "Yo, Chip, heads up, throw it up to him."
Yeah.
He catches it. Did you take a bite?
I didn't because I fucking knew it was on the ground. But I was like,
You were
oh,
just
go
like,
and I threw it back. Yeah.
But
we
it
were
was-
just firing this turkey leg. We were screaming turkey leg, turkey.
Yeah, it was
and-
closing in on halftime too, so it
Yeah.
was games kind of boring as hell.
Yeah.
North Carolina State's banging them. We're like, what the fuck can we do to have some fun? So I toss it up to Chip, tosses it back, and then all of a sudden we're at the front of student section, so I have the entire crowd in front of me that I can see, and I all of a sudden see a hand go up. I'm like, oh shit, that guy wants it.
Far
So I
back too, bro.
Throw it up to him.
far up.
Throw it up to him. He catches it, and now we just start like a fucking train. He throws it back. He takes a bite. Now people are actually taking a bite. You didn't take a
Yes.
bite, but people are taking a bite and throwing it back, launching it. And I'm fucking catching this turkey leg,
Bro, 20 rows up.
throwing it back.
Nukes, bro.
Yeah, and we didn't drop it once until
Until
some other
one
guy
buddy, man.
had an absolutely terrible
Terrible
throw.
toss.
Security came and was like, "Yeah, it's enough." And I was like, "All right, fair enough."
He was chill as fuck, though. He was like,
It's enough.
No, I was watching him while it was happening. He loved it, bro.
Yeah,
he
he was
he's
So funny, man.
hilarious.
So funny.
So that was fucking hilarious. Just the turkey leg going up 20
It was
rows back
funnier
and forth.
because everyone it became a thing where if you got it, you got to
You
take a
ate
big
it.
bite. Everyone cheers, but we all knew that was on the ground. We're like, ew, they're still
also,
eating it.
It's probably one of the grossest turkey legs just
I've
in
ever
meat,
seen.
like the meat
Oh,
I've ever
gross.
seen.
Gross.
I wouldn't
The
eat that if
skin
it was
too,
raw,
bro.
bro.
It was
The
like
skin was
leather.
Disgusting. Disgusting. It was just. Listen, man. I don't know what they're fucking injecting these turkeys at fucking Virginia Tech. Things were.
I don't even know if they
tense.
cooked it, bro.
I actually don't know. That's how gross that was. But it was the highlight of the game. Virginia
Straight up.
Tech. It was
Yeah.
that was the funniest thing I've seen in a while.
Yeah.
Virginia Tech gets pumped by NC State. Expected.
At the first half, they ended up coming back, making a close
true.
game. Kind of like TCU last week with Texas, but didn't pull out the victory. So
Nope.
glad we left at halftime.
I mean,
Yeah.
I won my bet. I had NC State money line and the over, and that just squeezed out.
Do you know what you are? A beauty.
I thought he was gonna say something about betting guy wise or something.
I was gonna say, man.
No, no, that's actually
Wanna
yes.
know how I woke up last night?
How?
You opened the door. No, they haven't scored yet. No, they haven't scored yet. Oh my god, they haven't scored yet. Yo, relax, man.
Yeah, the Philly Eagles game, that was actually insane because we left at halftime, bro. And I
chirped
was
the
like,
shit out of me, too.
Yeah, I chirped him too, whatever. But we were like, yo, they have to just hold them to no points in the second half.
And
And
I
we
was like,
went left to the gym. We come back, literally held them to no points in the
Not check
second half.
Scores on your phone.
I thought it was done at
Game,
half,
it was
bro.
21-7 or 17
17-7.
17-7.
17-7.
Yeah, and they
it-
came back 21-17.
21-17. We were literally like, yo, they can't score any
17-7
other-
at halftime.
Yeah,
they're
no, yeah.
all,
I thought it was done.
They get a field goal and it's basically done.
It's done.
For
So
him, at
You had
least,
a
because he
3-point
needed
margin.
the over.
You had like a 3-point margin.
Yeah, because the over of 45.5, like I need to be low scoring and I need the Eagles to win. I'm like, bro, I'm
How
fine.
mad would you be if you would have caught that pass in the touchdown
Oh
in
my
the end
God.
zone?
Yeah, that
Oh.
was-
It hit his hands, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was a straight drop. Like that was a perfect pass by Mahomes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel bad for the guy. There's a clip on TikTok of him going around. He's smashing his helmet and shit. Guy's pissed.
Yeah.
But I
would
mean,
be,
yeah, it was. That's like the game. That would have been also like his moment too.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
buddy, you're the hero. You get that huge touchdown. It's like, holy fuck, you're the man. And then it's like, oh, dude, man, like that's just tough drop. But we were fired. I was fired up. I made money on that. So yeah,
Side
sorry for
tangent,
waking you
yeah.
up. Sorry
No,
for
it's
waking you
all
up.
good.
there.
You're a nail. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, but overall, we
Duty
gotta
nails.
give our rating for our time at Virginia Tech. Do you have your numbers ready?
I don't.
I'm not gonna lie, neither do I. But this is a good time.
This is a good
brainstorm.
time. Let's brainstorm.
So
man.
which one do you want to do first?
Let's start off with the worst one, which is probably gonna. Fuck, I don't even know.
I would
Maybe
go
athletics.
athletics. Yeah, I like how we're both on the ball
Athletics. Greek bar will do. Save,
fuck with
save
that.
the best for last.
I like that. I like that order too. I think this is definitely a bar school.
So what are we including this tailgate in? Is like I guess we got to mix it into both
It's a
Greek
little bit of
and
both.
athletics.
A little bit of both.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I mean, great tradition,
Sandman's
solid
still
student
sick.
section.
Solid student section. Sandman's dope.
It was honestly a really good game day. Like one of my favorite game days, I'd say.
I have a
Like,
good number here.
And the Borg that we've cooked up that morning, we didn't do a Borg all season.
Bro, Borgs are
and the Borg
move.
actually hit nice.
Borgs are the
Borg
move.
Tech.
I was I had a perfect
What was
buzz.
your Borg's name?
Pants Borg.
What was your Borg's name?
Borg Tech?
I like it.
I really liked it. I wouldn't put it, as high as a Texas game day or an Oklahoma game day, but I would say
It's a
better
solid
than a
score.
Kansas State and an Iowa State game day. I'm gonna give it I might give it close to Texas or Oklahoma. I'm gonna go 8-7.
Okay, I went 8-5, so I feel like that's fair.
Okay.
I feel like that's a fair for athletics. Now we'll make our way to Greek life. Here's the thing on the Greek life. It's tough because this tailgate is Greek, technically Greek oriented, so it's gonna be good there. But like the houses aren't phenomenal, and again it's tough because we came on a bad week, so no one was throwing. So it's like.
They definitely don't throw that big of bangers.
That's what I'm thinking. It can't be that big, but it is a solid amount of
They
Greek. Like,
did
there's a
say
lot of
though.
Greek
They
life.
did say it's a bar school. Like
And they
even
did
the
say
Greek
that.
guy said it was a
Yeah.
bar school.
So I'm gonna be honest, man. My Greek life,
It's gonna be pretty low as well for me.
I'm gonna have it. But the tailgate does help it. It's just this where it gets tough.
Yeah, but the tailgate's only like half of the year, and every other weekend.
true.
So it's like a quarter of the year is tailgate.
Quarter of the year, yeah.
I'm gonna go slightly above average, just because like that is one of the best tailgates. So I'm gonna have to give it to them. I'm gonna go 7-5.
Okay, I didn't think of. Maybe this was 2. I went 7-8. So I think it's
fair.
Fair. I mean, I was thinking, does it go in the 8s? But like, they can't. It's a mixture of the frat. And some houses are nice, some are like dog. You know what I mean? You gotta pick and choose.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Also, shout out guy from Tailgate that went missing. Got
Dude,
arrested.
yeah. Could we tackle?
my
Should we talk
God.
about that?
Yeah.
Should we finish up the club
Yeah,
thing?
finish up the clip
Bar
and
scene?
let's talk about it because it's pretty funny.
Overall, I don't like the bar scene. I would have it.
It's pretty mid, I'd say as well.
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna saving the best for last. I don't know why.
I don't know
thought
why
about
we did that. I don't know why we did that actually
said
either.
that. It's
Athletics
a very
was great.
average bar life, I would say.
Mm-hmm. They got a lot though. They got high numbers, which I like. So for that reason, I put it in the 8 soft 8.
Really?
I'm just
Wow,
going an
that's
8.
high.
Which one, 8?
That's
I like their numbers, and I like how they have a night for every day of the week.
I
That's
do like
fair.
that too. And the special.
You know, I'll go 8 as well. I think it does deserve to be in the
I
8
feel-
because of
yeah.
how many they have, and they got a good selection.
Sure, they don't have like a premium spot, but they've got so many that it's like you could be bumping from happy hour till fucking 2 if you want. Like, and that to me is like solid. So overall, numbers wise, what are you getting? What's yours?
8.1.
And mine is going to be
I think you're saying-
8.1.
Yep.
That checks out.
That does
Above
check
it.
out.
That
That
checks
is a
out.
slightly above average, like
That's
slightly
that perfect
good
number for that school. That's a perfect number for that school. Listen, man, it could have been better if we maybe came on a better game day, but I think that's a solid rating for that school.
Me too.
That
Yeah.
checks out.
I agree.
Anyways, let's talk about the kid
Yeah.
that went missing. 'Cause
When you
this is-
talk about this, I'm gonna go pee really quick because I'm about to explode.
Dude, you need to start going pee before the podcast.
I did. I literally did. Is that fine?
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I think he's pissed off.
I know. Long piss.
Loud piss.
Long, loud piss. Sorry, guys. Anyway, yeah, this drunk fuck.
So this guy, big fan, meets up with us, or just he's at the tailgate.
This is we interchanged. You saw him first, actually, when we were going out and trying to find a spot to pee, and we ran into a couple fans here and there. And this random guy comes trotting down. He's soaked, head to toe, wet. He comes and daps me up like, "Yo, like, what up?" He smelled like straight beer.
Oh, that just poured beer all over him.
No, before that.
That was the guy poured it off of the balcony.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I was gonna say, man, this guy was just covered in beer.
Borg.
When we met him.
It was Borg.
Mm.
And then he and then one of the other boys did a fucking tombstone beer on his head, but it exploded, and the guy was all right behind him. It just showered him, dude.
That's tough.
And then we were like pouring. I was pouring the Borg a little bit all into the mouth. It was a pretty solid pour though. So,
but yeah,
it was mainly the beer explosion because the pour was fucking accurate as hell.
But anyway, yeah. Then he gets over by us later, and Chip, go ahead.
So I interviewed him, right? I was doing interviews, and he came up, and by this point, he just comes up mid interviews. I do an interview with him. He's drunk. I can tell he's drunk because I'm talking to these people. I know who's sober, and yeah, this guy's fucked. And now he's like kind of like lingering, like he like wants to jump into frame for every other person I'm interviewing. I'm like, dude, I just got you, bro. You're good. Don't worry. He's like, okay. And he was pants beer galore. There's an iconic pic of me and Chanchy. We're filming. We're getting filmed, and then Chanchy's holding up this guy's tarp while he's pouring a beer right down his cock.
Straight
and it's full throttle, right on the balls. He wasn't like an underwear guy. He was a full cock guy.
Full cock.
Which is sometimes wild at the tailgate because if you go fucking down a little bit, I'm looking at your balls, and everyone can see your balls. Everyone around you can see your dick, and it's like
pubes
or
at least.
Pubes. I think the worst part's pubes.
Yeah.
Like if you have like a bad, like really bad pubes, bro, it's like just clean
I've
it up,
seen
bro.
some bad pubes, bro.
Like, bro, what are we doing?
I've seen some bushes, dude, when people do that.
Like beards.
Because no one knows, like, some people know that you just only do your pants. And then some people are like, they just don't know.
They just go full throttle. It's also like, and I could see how it would be like a last minute decision. Like, oh, we're doing a pants beer. Like, and
I don't want to be.
You don't want to be dust.
I don't want to be a pussy and
not do
it
it all. Yeah.
Exactly. So
that was my first thought when I first did mine.
Exactly. So it's kind of like, am I going balls? And then when you're like, oh, that's a testicle. It's like, fuck, I wasn't supposed to do my ball. I wasn't supposed to do the whole thing. But anyways, this guy was so hammered that he was really drunk to the point where other people, he was like going up to people, talking to people, like just interrupting people and kind of being that drunk guy at tailgates. It's like, someone's got to help that guy or just put him to bed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Eventually, we get a DM in the morning after being like, yo, have you seen...
After posting that picture.
After posting the picture of me changing him pouring the beer, we get a message being like, have you seen this guy? We're like, what do you mean we seen him? Like, his friends couldn't find him. This is the morning after. We're like...
They were way too chill, though, for something to be
way
wrong.
too chill.
Yeah.
Way too chill.
He could be dead, bro. Like...
I'm like, what do you mean you don't know where your boy is? He's like, yeah, phone's dead. Like... We don't know where he is.
He's our ride home for Thanksgiving.
I'm like, bro.
I'm like, yeah, I guess we're going to have to Uber now.
And I'm thinking here, like, they don't know where their friend is. We get a text like an hour later saying, oh, he just got arrested. I get another DM. I forgot. I don't think I told you guys this. I think it was from a guy in the frat. That kid got arrested for, I think, putting his head through an Uber window or trying to go through an Uber window, like break the window. He got arrested like 20 minutes after we left.
What?
Yes, he got arrested right after.
Not for just being drunk?
I think it was a little bit of both. I think it had to do something with an Uber encounter, but he like tried going through the window and then cops were like, get this guy in jail.
Super smart guy. Great
He
brain.
was just drunk.
He was just drunk. He was a beauty. He
was a beauty.
He messaged us his mugshot in the morning.
Wait, no way.
I
Can I see
think
it?
somewhere in the DMs. I don't think.
Can you pull it up?
I don't know.
After.
I'll find it after.
after.
But guy was a good guy, just
He was a good guy.
be careful of your alcohol consumption on these game days. It's a
Yeah.
fucking, you don't want to be that guy that's getting arrested for slamming your head through an Uber window. I don't like, you gotta be.
Break the glass, do you know?
I don't know.
That'd
I
be
can't
pretty
remember the
nails
DM.
if it broke.
Yeah.
But good dude. That was our week at Virginia Tech for our Thanksgiving, kind of a start of a Thanksgiving break. It was a decent school. Now we got a couple big things in the social media world. This was huge. Just last week, you said for the IRL, the 2024 hot take, you had an IRL streamer gets shot or gets killed. SteveWillDoIt gets arrested in the favelas for IRL streaming. This is wild. He was live streaming, but he was flexing his assault rifles that he had, him and his crew, while they were in the favelas, which is located in Brazil, for those that don't know. People are saying the arrest is staged, so he actually gets on camera, like he's getting arrested, put in handcuffs, taken away. Some people, now there's a controversy saying it's staged, like this doesn't make sense. Why would the first instinct of these officers be like, yo, put the cameras away, stop filming? They were just so okay with the stream continuing and like them interacting with the camera. It was almost kind of
they weren't interacting with the camera.
Not interacting, but like there's a light in camera and they were chill with it.
The cops,
I don't think they knew it was
like
live streamed though.
Yeah, if they're not arresting that guy, then they're not going to take the camera away from him.
Oh, like it's almost like, yeah, you can keep filming. It does, like,
but it apparently was staged. Because I mean, I don't know 100% if it was or not.
I have no idea.
But Steve's back in Miami.
Yep.
And he hasn't said anything about it.
Oh, he's already back.
Yeah.
He was on Sneeko's story last night.
And he hasn't said anything about what happened.
So unless they bailed him out, but I don't even know how would the bail process of fucking.
I don't know. He just hasn't said anything. So I feel like if it was legit, he'd talk about it and be like, "Yo,
this is fucked.
This is fucked. Yeah, this is crazy.
Brazil's
that this
trying
happened.
to fuck me over and shit."
Or whatever. I find like I got bailed out. Like at least talk about it if it was real.
You know,
because that's something that like is like, wow, like that's
Life-changing.
crazy content, and like you want to harp on that just for content. But if it's fake, then it's like, oh, it didn't hit as hard. Like, let's just pass.
I'm just gonna make it seem like nothing even happened.
Right.
Yeah, but I also feel like Steve's not the guy to fake shit.
No.
So I'm
That's
so
what I'm
confused
about. That's what I'm confused because another reason why some people are saying it was fake. I saw a clip on Twitter where earlier in the stream he said he was gonna prank Steiny, do the exact same thing. He's like, he looks at the camera and he says, "Yo, we should prank Steiny," being like, "Yo, like." We're just gonna have the cops like come up to us, be like, "You're getting arrested," and we're just gonna get it all.
But are they that in with the Brazilian cops? They can just make that.
I also think
I don't
Brazilian police is like corrupt. Like I also think like they're very corrupt.
Oh, so they just pay them like, hey, you could easily like pay them to.
Or you could
you could just
get,
arrest someone for no reason and then
Exactly.
just force them to pay you to get out.
Like bribe type shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because they know he's American
And he's got money.
and like they could just. Like he did technically break laws by having fucking guns, but they don't go like I'm pretty sure the police don't fuck with like the favelas because like they're just gang run.
Yeah.
Kind of like the cartel.
Which is why everyone there has like guns, assault like fucking rifles.
It was a rifle. It was fucking
they had just had it was so fucked, dude. His story was like a pool party on a rooftop with like a normal like high school party, let's say, would just be like backpacks and shit on chairs on the side. This was like pistols, assault rifles, like piles of guns, bro.
It's like a coat rack for guns.
Yeah, dude. I was like, holy shit. Like at any point someone could just get pissed and pop.
I guess.
I mean, yeah, that's a serial killer, but yeah.
Like I don't know, like a guy that flirts with the wrong girl, like he could
just pick up a gun and just start
to
shooting.
like
yeah,
that, you know, it's
that's
hard not
true.
When people use that in aggression, like in America and shit, like if some one thing goes wrong, bro, pull it out.
Just pull it out and just start.
Now who's the man? And then they pull it out and then shoot him.
Anyways, I don't know if it's real or fake because I'm torn between like I wouldn't think he would do something like that. I would get if it was a prank on someone, but it
mentioned he wanted to prank Steiny, do the exact same thing.
Was Steiny there though when they got pranked?
Yeah, Steiny was in the favelas.
When they got arrested.
No, he wasn't.
Because I only saw Steve and the Brazilian guy.
Yeah, they left. They went with Steve to get content, and then they ended up leaving, and Steve went back to Brazil to get more content. And when he went back, I watched the video that you linked, and Steve went back because he invited them all to get content. Then they all left, and Steve stayed to get more content in Brazil. All the guys, like Steiny, everyone that was there with him.
Just Steiny.
Was it just Steiny?
Well, like Kyle and them weren't there.
No, but I think, maybe just Steiny then. And, they were there and they got content. Like, he was showing the content, like, they were on the mopeds and shit. And I know Steiny was there. I saw clips of him there. Yeah. And then I guess he left. And Steve wanted to stay to get more content. Because, like, there was a lot of shit going on. Like, he would go down on a live and then, like, people would just have ARs and he'd be like, holy shit, look at that. Like, that's not something to fuck around with.
He was giving out money and shit
he was
too.
he
was giving out money and, so... I don't know.
Wild.
Anyways, on that note too, I think something else happened with like the IRL streaming that someone got fucking.
Oh, I know what it is.
What?
There's a rapper that that shot her manager dead, and
Wait, what?
It was outside of a club, and it a live streamer on Kick was outside when it happened, and in the area. So he went to the cops like on live stream, was like, "Yo, were those real gunshots?" And they're like, "Yeah, it was." So he's like, "Oh, fuck that shit, like fuck that." Goes around, keeps walking, like there's cops everywhere. There's not even tape out yet. That's how like new it is.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
he sees like eventually he goes and keeps walking. He sees the dead guy, cop giving him CPR. There's just like blood on the ground. He's like,
What the fuck? I didn't see
holy
that.
shit. Yeah, no, that's something that happened I think last night.
Damn.
So yeah, I saw that, and like I literally saw a dead guy with a cop, like cops running to him. He's just giving him CPR, clearly dead. But yeah,
Damn.
yeah, and
That's
there's-
pretty fucked.
yeah. And there's like security cam footage of it too, of the rapper doing it. and
When
shit.
did this happen? Was it
I
like
think it was literally last
within the
night.
week? Oh, last
It
night.
could have been like literally last night or the day before.
Shit.
Damn.
Yeah, but
Crazy. IRL streaming, man. And this is just now, staged or not, whether, Steve was doing this for content purposes or not. I mean, I think we're about to go down. I think your 2024 hot take is definitely not hot. I think it's actually like it could happen. I don't know what's going to happen, but I think IRL streamers are really putting themselves in some dangerous situations for content that is going to backfire. Again, we were talking about this like last week when we were going to the gym. Like a lot of these IRL streamers, not even specific, are smaller dudes, thinner dudes that talk a lot of shit, and they got these big ass security guards thinking they're the fucking man. If you go to the wrong area, say the wrong thing to the wrong person, be careful because you're going to get your shit rocked. Doherty, I hope you get your fucking shit absolutely pummeled.
Neon wanted to actually go to this place in LA called Figueroa Street, and it's a street that like there's just a bunch of like prostitutes in like just walking the streets, and obviously associated with prostitutes are like pimps and gang activity. And his security guard said like, "No, I'm not going. Like, I'm not like I'll quit before going." So like he kind of like. At least like security guard had like a little like a head on his shoulders to be like, yeah, like dude, like that's too far, like we're not going there.
What did he want? Did he say what he wanted to do?
He just wanted to go and see what was good there because there's like just like girls like walking around and fucking like nothing on the streets, and they go up to like cars and shit and start. It's prostitutes, just like in LA though, like that's shit you don't usually see in like America.
Yeah, that's illegal everywhere except Vegas. So in the States.
Yeah, no, it's probably not even legal in Vegas.
It's legal in Vegas.
Prostitution?
Prostitution is legal in Vegas.
Really?
Yeah, like prostitutes write on their taxes. Like it's your job.
Damn.
Yeah. That's why like when I went to Vegas, I wanted to get one for my 21st, but I didn't.
What the fuck?
What? I did. That's not news to you guys.
I don't think it's actual
it's real. Yes.
Like
that's
sex or you're
yes,
just like
it's
a
sex,
stripper.
bro. Look it up right now. They hand out cards and shit.
And say I'll have sex with you.
Listen, this is a story from my grandpa. Okay, he used to work
though?
at a Catholic school, and his principal, his boss at the time, always went to Vegas once a year. And the reason he said it was really bad, the reason he'd go, is for the prostitutes.
It's illegal.
No, it's not.
All kinds of prostitution, including brothels, are prohibited in Las Vegas.
Prostitution is only legal in Nevada on county by county basis. If the county population does not exceed 700,000, and then
Only in state license.
I know it's legal there.
It's probably like you strippers and shit, but like you can like they'll go farther behind the scenes. It's definitely not just legal.
I think it is.
I don't know. Anyways, doesn't matter.
Anyways, prostitution, it might or might not be illegal.
It's mainly like that. Well, Vegas is cleaner in the sense of that, but like this Fig Street is like fucking dirty hoes.
Yeah.
And straight up, bro.
No,
like if
it
you look
sounds
at the like they're fucking disgusting. Like they're walking on the street in literally nothing, and it's
that's gross.
yeah, and they're obviously pimped out, and that comes with like gang activity, and if you fuck with them, you're gonna get fucked with.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think this is just from Steve, like doing this in the favelas again. Dangerous as fuck, carrying around fucking assault rifles, illegal, dangerous. Some weird shit's gonna happen.
Yeah, I think it's just bound to happen.
It's going, and I think we're seeing it low key at a faster rate. Also, because a lot of people don't fuck with IRL streamers because they kind of know like they're coming to these areas or places. If you see one, it's like they're trying to be a fucking menace, and it's like, dude, please go somewhere else. We do not want to be a part of it. So It's going to be interesting to see what's going to be happening with the IRL streaming, but that was just a fun little fact. Sam Sulek, guys, we're going to go into the YouTube space. This guy is not only an absolute tank truck beast weapon, he is changing the fitness industry and more specifically the YouTube space. I got some stats here for you guys and for the people at home who don't know who Sam Sulek is if you're not into the fitness scene. He's a 21-year-old bodybuilder from Ohio that has gained over 2.2 million subs in less than 1 year of posting. I'm pretty sure it's been 9 months. Posts daily workout videos every day with minimal to almost no editing on his videos. His thumbnails are literally just a screen snippet from his video. His videos are majority over 30 minutes, multiple over an hour. And people love him because he's almost just the complete opposite of what a typical fitness influencer on YouTube or even in the social media world is. He's so raw, authentic, soft-spoken. He doesn't do these extreme. He's not like a Mr. Beast of fitness or anything like, yo, this is what we're going to do today. He's just goes, works out, talks to you while he works out. It's like you're literally just talking to the most soft-spoken, great voice, by the way. I can see why people like his voice, very easy to listen to. And you're just talking to a dude working out, and he's so big and so knowledgeable that people just want to watch this guy and just hear him work out. It's almost,
and
it's
he's
crazy.
relatable because he's a college student, and he's very smart.
Super smart.
Like, yeah, he's on steroids, but he like tells people he is.
Yep.
And he doesn't act as if like the fucking pre-workout he's taking is making him fucking juiced, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
which is what all these like other fitness influencers used to do. Yeah. And they're just like, so I think this guy just actually like genuine, like he gets horny for this shit.
He
bro.
loves it,
like,
man.
The other, like, we've even talked to some like fitness influencers when we went to Alpha Land, and like someone like Sush, like he doesn't even like working out.
He doesn't.
Like he just, you know, is good on camera, and it just kind of fell in place for him. But this guy's like, he just loves it.
Loves it.
And it's
He
so
loves it.
like raw and authentic.
Yeah.
And he's actually spits like real like knowledge that would help people, and people are just like so amazed by like his bulk and cut, and he's just so like, he'll have ramen noodles. It's just insane.
The dirtiest of fucking bulks. You want to talk about a guy?
But it's not. But here's the thing with the dirty bulk is like his method of like why he's dirty bulking is like it should be like simple in the sense of like hit your calories, hit your protein, and then everything else doesn't really matter.
It does. It's correct.
So, and like everyone else has kind of all this like fitness industry has been like so like precise and scientific, and it's like gotten to a point where it's like too much, or it's like this guy's saying one thing, this guy's saying like the complete opposite, where he's kind of just like made it like simple for everyone.
It's like if you want to lose weight, don't eat, get in a calorie deficit. If you want to gain, so you stand.
Your boxes are showing.
My bad, dude. Thanks, bro. If you want to gain weight, but make sure you hit your protein goal. So he does put it in terms of the simple method, which is good for people that want to learn. I also agree with you in the sense of he's not an advocate for taking steroids or taking, you know, XYZ, whatever you might be on. He knows, you know, this is what he wants to do. It's not for everyone, but he also is super knowledgeable. He's a mechanical engineer at Miami University. Like just you can tell he's smart by the way he talks, his demeanor. Is
he at Miami University or University of Miami?
Miami University. Miami, Ohio.
Ohio? Oh,
Yeah. So he's out of Miami, Ohio. He's from Ohio. Guy's a legitimate truck, has like 9 eggs for breakfast, ramen noodles, just a freak, like cereal. He
loves his chocolate milk.
He does. Talk about the chocolate milk. He
loves it, dude. I mean, he's like, actually, it's funny how like horny he gets for it. And he's like, when he's on his cut, he tries to stay off of it, but he'll sometimes be like, you know, like sometimes I'm gonna just sneak in a glass of chocolate milk.
He does love his
like
chocolate
that's
milk.
his like cheat meal.
Yeah.
When he's on the bulk, he smokes like Wendy's and shit, like 3 chicken sandwiches. But it's honestly, I've tried to watch his YouTube videos. I really can't. It's way too slow. But his clips on TikTok and like it kind of started off with like being, it still is, but it's very just raw in the sense and relatable in the sense of like when a girl, like there'd be clips of him, you know, moving machines when a girl comes around. Or him like getting like super awkward in front of the camera when like there's a girl in the background. And his fan base, and which is pretty cool to see nowadays, of like how many new YouTubers, like new streamers and stuff, are getting like clippers like right away to just like clip content for them.
Yeah.
And that's what's been happening a lot with his channel.
A ton
and why
of
he's
accounts.
blown up, I
Yep.
would say, on TikTok is like he'll have like his car talks get clipped up, his little moments on at the gym when like there's a girl be like 40 feet away and
It's almost like
people
the
will
Andrew
clip it.
Tate, like the Andrew Tate method, in a sense of he had people clipping up his shit, and then it was just like a fucking funnel of like that's what's happening organically now with Sam Sulek.
Yeah.
I also think like the cool part about his content that you don't really get to see is, yeah, he's a good character, great voice, is very passionate about
Yeah.
what he does, and I think that's kind of
Huge.
what pushes it. But it's so raw and unedited that I saw comments of people like, people want that. Like, you don't think in this space when everyone's trying to, you know, go and travel, trying to do this and be, you know, have this special guest and
Yeah.
all these special things. He's just more, I love this, come and join me. And like, people will just put that on and relax. And it's like
Dude.
they're hanging out with them.
Literally.
Which, you know, I understand. Like when I was in high school, you know, you don't have a ton of time to go out and meet a ton of people. You have your kids at school, you know, you do sports or whatever. And then that's kind of like your group. But when I got home, I'd throw on like a 30-minute video. And if I can get along with this guy and he can inform me on stuff, entertain me, I would spend 30 minutes hanging out with him any day of the week. Like I feel like that content's just so rare nowadays that it's like if you have it and it's good, that's like great. Like I think like the limit's untouched. Like
Yeah, everything right now is like over edited.
yes,
In the sense of like you don't know if this was filmed today or 7 years ago, and it could make sense, you know, or like
Exactly.
even our videos sometimes is like we'll show a bar night that looks absolutely incredible, but in the moment it was like there was no one
you're
there.
just standing there. Yeah,
There was no one there. Like you could make 10 people in a booth look like it was the Las Vegas nightclub,
exactly.
you know, when it's edited. So it is it's cool to see, and I think like he's changing the fitness industry for the better in the sense of like people just showing their kind of like authentic self. And it's crazy to see how it's doing well on TikTok, on YouTube. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like I think the reason it's doing well is because he's posting every single day, one, but like two, I really don't understand. I don't understand how it's doing well. It's crazy to me like how many views he's getting with such a long and, in my opinion, like boring video.
it's the watch time.
I think
The watch
people
time on those.
I think it's the loyal-
cool to
I
see
think-
like a transition in the landscape.
I want to say this also has another this more so hounds on the fact of how real the fitness industry, like if you have a fan of you and you are in the fitness industry, like they will fuck with you ride or die. Do you know? I think that's what it also like gives credit to. Like he has those 2.2 million are a 2.2 fucking million loyal fan base. Like they love this guy. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like that's a true fucking subscriber in the sense of like every video, post notifications, commenting type of thing. And you can see from the views. It's literally like he posted like yesterday. It's probably at like 1 million views already. And it's just like the thing with me is I saw a clip of who's the other fitness influencer guy, really good on YouTube, kind of not like a Mr. Beast.
Jesse James West.
Jesse James West. I saw a clip of him where he was almost questioning Sam's longevity in the daily uploads, and all these uploads would like, yeah, I get that, but also it's minimal. He's gonna work out every single day for the next 10 years of his life.
Yes.
I don't think that's a problem.
Yes and no, because when I was even doing 75 hard and
Yeah.
I tried to like film everything I did,
Yeah.
just the act of like filming everything,
Yeah.
even though you're doing it anyways,
I know what you mean.
is just such an extra step, and like it's actually a lot of work.
It is. No, it is, dude. It
He
is.
needs to
I
go
agree.
every machine like he goes to. He's setting up the tripod again.
That's fair.
He's going to the grocery store. He's setting it up. You're talking between every like time. Like he's stopping when he's getting his eggs and shit. Like and talking. It is actually a lot of work,
That's
which
true.
I do understand Jesse James' point of the longevity of it, of posting every single day.
Okay, that's fair.
Every single day is a lot, and it's gonna get repetitive.
Yeah.
But I don't think the longevity of him is gonna fade, because I think he'll figure it out.
I
He's
agree.
smart
Okay,
enough
that's
to
fair.
figure it out.
I think he
fair.
can even like with this that he's grown like twice a week, he can slowly work into that if it needs to be. And I think he would still get the views that he deserves or is currently getting. But another thing is like, yes, it's very hard, but like it's almost you have to change your whole life if you're doing every single day. It's like, okay, I'm gonna go out in public, except I'm not really talking to anyone. I'm talking to a camera. Like everything that I do, I'm bringing my camera and I'm talking to it.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a little change of, you know, like what's real life and what's not. So like longevity, I can see where it would be kind of annoying after a while if every single day you go and do all your shit and you're just talking to a camera. But like, that's just me. I can see like you get a little distant from like what is reality. I don't know, in a way.
Yeah.
Because like you're going out to the grocery store in public with other people, like, and yeah, I get it, but like there's this whole other thing in his head that he's doing on his own. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I
know what you're saying.
Kind of like in real life streamers. Like it's like, at what point do they get back to a grasp of reality? You know?
Yeah. I get that. I didn't think of it like that. I guess it is, and there is, I should have thought it more through. There is more to it than just like posting every day. Like he still has to carry around the camera, and like set it up in good positioning, good lighting for each of his sets. And just to think of what to say after every set. What am I going to say right now? How are you feeling? Like you gotta be witty with it too. You know what I mean? You got to be interactive and you got to be entertaining. That's, I think, another thing that.
Well, I think his thing is he's just being himself. Like I don't think there's a lot to it in that sense. Like of thinking like how to be entertaining. I think he's just being normal, which is why it's doing so well.
That's true.
But even on top of like all of the filming, like he still needs to sit down, like, and that's 45-minute video is probably like three hours of editing at least. Like just to watch it over is 45 minutes.
That's true.
Like just to watch over the finished product is 45 minutes.
That's fair.
So let alone going through all the footage and like cutting it down, even though it's very minimal editing, it's just time consuming. Yeah. So like on top of his entire day of filming, he's spending I would say at least 2 hours editing.
You think it's him editing it? Has he come out and said it's just him? Or does he have a guy?
Maybe he has a guy.
Okay.
If he has a guy, I guess that's easier.
If he has a guy, I feel like it's not as bad.
But how do you edit? Like, how does an editor? He's got to be like fucking ready to go. Like
he's
at
call.
7 o'clock at night.
Or he's got multiple guys like per day. Like I have a guy for my weekend videos, my Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then I got a week guy that splits it up with another week guy like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, he has 3 different editors that he
posts immediately, though. Like, he needs to be...
Yeah, so they would be, like, that's their shift. If you get it, like, your Monday night and Tuesday night, the editors get it post.
Oh, that doesn't... Yeah, sure.
I don't know. Like, that's
when does he post? When does he
day.
Upload? Yeah, what time?
I don't know
if he has, like, a set time. No. I think it's just probably in the evening.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's editing himself and, like, staying up till fucking, like, 2.
Really?
Yeah.
I would disagree with that, depending on, because sleep is so important. I feel like this guy's body's his temple. I don't think he's like staying up till 3 a.m. editing. This guy cares so. I guarantee that's.
I wouldn't be surprised if he does. He seems like he has like barely any sponsors. Like he seems like everything he's been doing is just like himself.
Damn.
I don't know, but though I would assume it's him editing.
Okay.
It's just so it's easy in the sense of cutting, but it's just time consuming.
Yeah.
And I feel like he's a pretty hard worker in that sense, and I feel like he get it done on top of all the work. It's pretty crazy.
Engineering is wild. Damn. Crazy, man. Sam Sulek's absolutely crushing it. I do like the videos. They're dope. Guys, time for fan questions, boys. So if you guys are watching, we are now over 3.82K subscribers on the Squad Brunch podcast on YouTube. So make sure if you guys are watching, listening on Spotify, make sure to go to YouTube and subscribe. We appreciate it a ton. Any questions that you guys want answered, just comment down below in the comment section. We answer all of them. Question from @BrayDuset7. What's the plan for the off season after you're done this tour, Buzzing Across America? Question mark. He also says Atlantic Canada, in brackets Halifax, Nova Scotia, has the most bars per capita in Canada. Pull up. I don't know if Halifax, Nova Scotia was on. I didn't even know that had the most bars per capita, but that would be pretty cool to visit. Right now, we're going to be taking the month of December to kind of prepare. We're still posting weekly. We're just going to be taking the month to prepare for our content for 2024. We have a couple ideas that I don't know if you want to share for the people now or keep it kind of like a little bit of a surprise for the new year, but...
let's keep it a surprise.
We got some different content ideas coming in for the 2024 plan that we're super excited about. Just going to take the month of December to get that ready and then set up for January 2024, but super stoked for that. Question from @Jur718. Got a question for y'all again.
Hold up. East Canada apparently is sick.
You thinking we make an East Canada ripper?
No, I'm not saying we go, but eventually for sure I think we should go.
Yeah, I would like to visit like other parts of Canada too.
Yeah, East apparently is pretty sick. Like Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, and the people there are super nice apparently.
Like genuinely friendly.
Yeah.
Nice.
Definitely
They got those thick accents.
And they party hard.
I can't hear that.
Dalhousie, I don't know where Dalhousie is, but
that's
Halifax.
I think.
Okay, yeah, that's
sure
like
that's
apparently
Halifax.
one of the biggest party schools in Canada.
It is. Wait, let me double check that, but I'm pretty sure that's Yeah, Nova Scotia. Yeah, that's Halifax, Nova Scotia. I have heard that actually is a sick place.
I'd like to explore Canada a little bit.
Yeah, you talk shit about Canada a lot though.
I haven't seen it. And it is
I
pretty
haven't
shitty.
seen it either. It's
You've
not
been-
shitty, dude.
You've been to my house,
I mean,
man.
yeah, like Toronto's sick, Mississauga's sick, but like
Mississauga's not sick. And that's the worst part.
Toronto's sick.
Toronto's
sorry.
sick.
Yeah, Mississauga sucks. And you go west, bro. There's nothing for
West
like
is
years.
sick, dude.
Bro, traveling out there would be.
We need
Oh yeah, we
driving
definitely
across.
fly.
Yeah, we would.
We're
We
definitely
need
the
not
country in
driving.
general. Like
We need to go to, like-
majority, I'm
we
just
need to
saying.
go to Banff, like Alberta,
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
um,
sick.
and we need
Calgary?
to go to Calgary's like Banff. Like you got to go to the mountains of Calgary. So Banff is like just outside of Calgary.
Okay.
Edmonton's like a little more north, and it's apparently terrible city.
Oh.
And then we need to go to Vancouver too, and like
That'd be
Whistler.
Yeah.
Whistler would be. I want to go to Whistler.
Whistler
so
would be
bad.
sick. Whistler would be like super fucking sick for in the winter. That would be absolutely.
Should like stop by Alaska too while we're there.
Alaska. That's
Fuck it.
way more north.
Yeah, fuck it.
It's like not connected to Vancouver really.
It's connected to Canada, no?
Yeah, like Yukon territories or Northwest
Yeah.
territories.
That'd be
The
sick.
territories would be a wild fit if we went to the fucking Northwest
There'd be
territories.
nothing there. Dude.
Zero, man. What am I doing in fucking Yukon?
None of it.
Man, no chance of an Inuit. Fucking
People live
none of
there?
it, man.
Definitely want to rip Whistler though. That's like the one mountain. That's the mountain we haven't. The biggest mountain that we haven't hit yet. Like Park City, we've done, which is I think like one of the top 10. Oregon, I'm pretty sure was top 10.
Was top 10 too.
Whistler,
yeah.
I think is like number 1. In
Yeah,
North
Whistler's
America.
sick. I would love to do a Whistler rip too. Thank you for the question, Bray. We're going to make our way to Jur718. Got a question for y'all again. He comments on a lot of videos. How on earth do y'all party hard and somehow manage to do a tour the next day without being totally fucked up? Do y'all have some secret on not getting big hangovers? Love the pod. Been watching all the videos. Thank you so much, Jur. I guess
No secrets.
not really. Yeah, there's not really a fucking secret. If I had one, I would tell you, or he would tell you. But you kind of pick your battles. It's not like
Sometimes you don't make it.
You don't.
Sometimes we've had recent times where you just don't. It's just a
The last
bad
video,
headache.
I did the frat tour on the Sunday because
Yeah.
this guy was absolutely buckled.
Yep.
And that same video actually, Chip did the
Basketball
athletic tour by himself because I was buckled. So
It's kind of like you pick,
you don't do
Chip,
it.
you also missed the first bar night.
and I missed the bar night because I was sick. You
Sick,
kind of have
though.
to.
Yeah.
You kind of have to. Honestly, the one thing I would say is like to better prevent yourself from like a hangover. Make sure you eat before, like as bad as it is. You're not supposed. I know if you boys are trying to get like shredded, you say jack, but like eat food. Like I'm
Yeah.
talking like eat some heavy food, water before
lot of
bed.
water
like
all
the
day.
days we don't eat
All
prior
day.
before bed, you're waking up. You're probably gonna have that headache. I'm not gonna lie. So like
Yeah, the hangover prevention starts before bed. You go to bed
Yes,
without
yes.
water or
Or
Gatorade. Like the Gatorade and like Pedialyte in the morning, straight up, like doesn't fucking help. Like it
It's not
helps
as
a little
good-
bit
it's not
on
as
a
good as
tiny
before
hangover.
bed.
But if you're really fucked up, like
Oh,
that
it's-
shit is not helping. Even Tylenol, like that Friday, I took Tylenol. I had fucking Gatorlight. None of it helped. You need to prepare for a hangover the night before.
yeah.
Obviously minimal drinking, but like if you should be fine the next day on a solid drunk night, like a perfect drunk night, if you have water and food before bed, you'll wake up fine.
Yeah, and I think that's it. As much as you don't want to have that junk meal, like, bro, fucking get it in your system. You're gonna need shit to absorb it, or else if you have nothing in your stomach, just that alcohol overnight, good luck in the morning.
The
You're gonna
biggest
have a headache.
part is like the reason for hydrate and dehydrate, or reason for the headache and for the hangover is like dehydration in the most part, because alcohol just straight up like dehydrates you.
Yeah.
So you just need to chug, like just fucking force yourself to have at least like 2 bottles of water, at least.
Yeah.
Maybe a full Gatorade. Like just drink a lot.
That's fair.
Start pissing.
You just gotta
stay up a little later too if you need to. Like don't go to bed like when you're peak drunk. Like that's what I like.
Bad.
You need to like just stay up, drink some water, get some food in, let yourself rest for a bit, calm down, and then go to bed. Like when I went to bed that Thursday night, I was like peak fucking drunk. Like head was already spinning, and it just woke up. Obviously, I was gonna wake up. No water, no food.
Yeah, it's the recipe. Yeah, you gotta just make sure, or even like before bed, like have stuff like. Like pre-order food, have like easy to go food in the fridge, have waters beside your bed. So like when you know you're black, like, oh, I have stuff. You don't want to make it like tough on yourself to think about getting a glass of water. Like, I don't know.
No one's doing that.
No one's doing that. Bad advice there.
No one's fucking preparing shit.
I'm trying to fucking think
You're
of
the
a
kind
way.
of guy that laid out your clothes before the night before high school and shit.
No chance. No chance.
That's what you're asking people to do.
I'm saying you can put a couple fucking water bottles beside your bed frame. You have 39 beside your bed upstairs.
No, but no one's preparing for a hangover before you go to the bars.
You know what, Jur? You're fucked. All right? That's the answer to the question. You're kind of fucked.
No.
Question from @Dolphins2247 with Colin. Whoa. Must be a Dolphins channel. Hey, boys. Love the pod. What are y'all thoughts on the Dolphins this year? And any chance you would come to Hard Rock for a Dolphins game? Fuck yeah. I would love to go to Hard Rock for a Dolphins game. It'd be fucking so sick.
Daniel's dog.
I would love to go to a Dolphins game. Sick jerseys too. What are my thoughts on the Dolphins? I mean, they got pumped by the Eagles. They get pumped by the Bills. They get pumped by good teams, but they'll destroy the teams they're supposed to beat. So, like, you're not legit yet until we're going to have to see the playoffs. You're going to have to win a big game because the games that are big
Rock
games.
lit for the Dolphins game? Because when we went from Miami, it was fucking empty.
No,
It's definitely better.
Hard Rock's
way better than Miami.
Yeah.
Game.
It's definitely an NFL stadium, not a...
It's an NFL game, yeah. It'd be packed.
It would be... I feel like it would be better. Alex Earl goes and shit. It'd probably be pretty sick. I mean, it looks like it's like a good time. It looks nothing like when...
Give us a reason to come and we'll come.
There it is. But yeah, you guys got to win. I mean, my thoughts on it, on the Dolphins, you guys aren't beating teams that that are better than you.
That.
I like your coach, though.
What do you like to coach?
He's nailed, dude.
He's pretty funny. He
fucking,
vapes, right?
Yeah, I think it was like a either a Juul or like something else. But yeah.
That make him cool?
No, it's just funny, dude. He hit on the
yeah.
sideline, and like the interview with Big Cat after is just fucking hilarious. Like,
Yeah, it was just a clip. It was
and
like a
dude,
viral
just like
clip.
watch his interviews, bro. He's hilarious. He's just such a good guy.
Yeah, he's bro.
Yeah. Question from @SeanArmstrong923. How did the boys meet? So Chance and I, we grew up like down the street from each other, literally like a 2-minute walk. So we went to elementary school, high school, college together. Zaps,
We weren't friends though until like high school.
High school. I would say like end of grade 8 going into like high school.
Muskoka Woods.
Yes. So we didn't become, I guess, like boys until end of grade 8. And then Zaps, we met just over 2 years ago now.
Yep.
When he applied for the position of the intern for Buzzing Across America season 1, and we haven't looked back.
How did you like find out about
John
that
Teskey?
position?
Yeah. So my buddy played for Michigan's basketball team at the time, and he was verified. So I think that's why when he DM'd you, it was like right on the top, and he's like, yo, like my boy Matt does some stuff, and then he'd always send me your guys' TikToks of you guys like blacking out and shit, like Pig, like
Pig.
and
Our YouTube videos?
yeah, YouTube or horse. Sorry,
Yeah.
and yeah, like I would just watch them, and honestly, I didn't like. I was so I my own like shit. Like I would look at them and I'd be like, yo, what the fuck? Like, what is this shit? Like, I just keep scrolling. Like these guys are fucking retarded. Like I was like, what the hell? Like these guys are like black the fuck out. John's like, yeah, I love them and everything. I was trying to get I was just looking for different opportunities and stuff like that. He's like, yo, the guys I watch, like they have an opportunity, send it. And it's actually crazy because I texted you guys like, yo, like I'm interested. And you told me to like fill out something, and I just got like so caught up with other things, talking to other people. Literally like the night it was due, like the last night, John texted me. He's like, "Yo, did you do it?" And I'm like, "Fuck, I didn't do it yet." So I quick ran and like I filled everything out, sent my shit in, and like right before midnight, and then like the next couple days I got it in, like a text like interview and shit, and yeah, the rest was history. So.
Damn. So like without Teskey, you're technically not here right now. You would have forgotten.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Damn.
It was just like, yeah, I had like, I was talking to some other people too. I just had a lot going on with work, and we're starting the football season up. I was looking at some other opportunities too, and just a lot going on. And I was like, like, I don't know, like I just get caught up doing shit. And
Are you happy?
I'm very happy. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm very happy. It's exactly what I was looking for. So,
what the fuck? That's a great question right there. Question from at Tyler1416.
I don't even know if they can see my legs.
I don't think so.
I
I
don't
don't
looks
know.
like you probably grabbed my cock.
Question from Tyler1416. Want all your guys' thoughts. You're juniors in college, and your buddy wants to take this year to grind and really only get fucked up one day a week. Are you disappointed in him, or do you respect his decision? Keep in mind, for the past 2 years, he would be getting fucked up nearly every day, and it's senior year, he turns 21. In brackets, I'm that buddy. So, good question. Honestly, dude,
Grind.
I would not judge you at all for that. I respect the fuck out of you. You can give that. Yeah, you want to get fucked up one day a week, dude. Like, literally just keep it to like one day a week, and I feel like it's so okay to have the work balance of like Monday to Friday and Sunday, of even like for the recovery day, like do your shit. Saturday, have some fun with the boys. That's so fair. Saturdays even anyways, like people say you gotta like grind 7 days a week, but like majority of the time people like are fucking enjoying their Saturdays. So like, dude, enjoy your Saturday, have fun. I think
it's all about balance, and I think if you're at that point where you're even thinking about it, you obviously aren't enjoying going out the fucking Thursday, Fridays.
Yeah.
So I mean, cut it down, and your Saturday will even be more fun. You'll be looking
way
forward to
better.
it more.
Yeah.
Even with us now, like doing on these tours, like there would be points where like Thursday comes around and I'm like, fuck, like I do not want to go out right now.
Yeah.
Because we've just been forced to go, well, not forced, but like we've been just going out every single weekend. So it's like if you're feeling like that, then just take a step back. No one's fucking judging you. You're still going out having fun on your day. No one cares if you don't go out on that Tuesday or you don't go out on that
That's
Thursday.
another thing too. Like no one gives a fuck.
No one cares.
Nobody gives a fuck if fucking Tyler, you're not there. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like your one buddy might chirp you. That guy sucks.
Yeah, that guy.
Your boy's chirping you. He's kind of dumb.
He's chirping you because he wants a boy to go out with.
Yeah.
And I understand his perspective as well, because he probably, he's like, fuck, like
I should probably stay
go out
too,
with the
but
boys.
fuck.
Yeah, and I'm not going out by myself now. So you might disappoint some people that you went out with, but
you're always number one.
Yeah, focus on yourself, King.
Yeah. Good shit. Debate questions time. So we have a couple questions I got for you guys here, and then we got a segment, the Guess the Top 5 segment, that I think will be pretty funny. So we'll start off with the questions. Zaps, we'll start with you. If you could trust one celebrity to be the president of the United States, who would you pick and why?
I did Danny DeVito.
Why?
Just like great guy. Everyone loves him, and he's just cute looking.
Cute. Like you want
He's a funny dude.
You want a funny, cute president.
I want Danny DeVito as our president.
Nice.
He's
Who
a
is
fucking
Danny
dog.
DeVito?
Look him up.
No. Who is it?
Just look him up, bro. You're gonna be like,
tell me.
oh, what?
Danny
I'll show you. I'll
DeVito?
look him up right now.
Just who is it? Is it like
He's
an
an actor.
actor?
Yep.
Man, no chance I want this guy as president.
Why?
He looks like he's about to die.
Have you
So is
seen
Joe
our fucking
Biden.
president, bro?
He's 79 years old.
And our president's 81, almost 82.
Yeah.
He's younger than Biden.
I don't want that then.
Dude, he's such a beast, man.
Nah.
The fuck?
All right, I chose
This better be fucking good.
Elon Musk or Joe Rogan. I
Okay.
think Elon's obviously just incredibly smart. I think he would look at everything from just a fucking numerical standpoint. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He would just, everything he would do would just be like strictly like fact based,
Yes.
And Joe Rogan, I think, would be a really good president because I think he's pretty unbiased. The way he interviews like all these people and stuff is very unbiased. He's willing to look at like multiple points of view, and they're both very like strong, powered figures and wouldn't really back down. So I think it's good for America.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was going
Great.
to say Elon Musk, but I thought that was way too basic.
Yeah, that's why I threw in Joe Rogan too.
Nice. What do you guys think? What do you guys think is the average body count for a college student? Why?
I said
This was tough
This
because
is
there's so
tough.
many factors that go involved. Like
because
there's
I've met guys that have 3 digits,
same.
and I've also met people
Virgins.
that have none. And I think a good average here, for me, I think in an average bar, I would say 12.
Oh my god. I had the exact
Fucking
same
go.
number, dude.
Let's fucking go.
I
have
had the
12?
exact same number.
Look.
Holy
12.
shit.
I think 15 is a little high. I didn't want to go 15 because I know that there's a 0 out there, and I know that there's a lot of people with like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's like, you know, freshmen, whatever. That's a good average. I think just below 15. I didn't want to push it up.
It can't be single digits either, though.
It can't be because there's
guys with 300, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a very small minority.
that's
I
a
broke it down a
outlier.
little bit here. So
okay. Yeah, let's hear it.
I said there's 2 parts of the school. One, usually Greek life, and then obviously non-Greek life. And I said in Greek life specifically, I think it would be a little bit higher, probably closer to like 20 to 25, just because of how many like setups, how much setup there is to being able to get that body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Date parties that happen every single
Every
week.
Thursday.
Like that just like allows people, gives them the opportunity to just hook up.
Yeah.
And it's so much easier. So I said in Greek life, it'd probably be a little higher, 20 to 25, because also there are some people in there hitting triple digits. However, Greek life is usually only like 30% of the school.
That's
30
fair.
to 40, whatever, like depending on the school. It might be a little lower sometimes, might be a little higher. And I think the other part of that population of the school is probably under 10. I would say because you don't go out as often, you don't have that opportunity as much. You actually have to put in the work to like hook up with someone.
Fair.
Like you need to go put yourself out
there.
into a bar
That's fair.
opportunity or wheel a girl for a couple weeks before getting that opportunity. Maybe take them on dates. Like there's minimal Tinder, sure, like and hookup apps could help increase that number for non-Greek life, but outside of that, like you got to put in some work because Greek life is just fucking handed to you sometimes especially with the date parties.
That's fair.
Like you take a girl to a date party
literally
in Greek
a date.
life,
It's your
you're,
date.
You're basically
Yeah.
you're most likely hooking up
And
with them.
if you guys are attracted to each other, why the fuck not?
Exactly. So because the majority of the school is non-Greek life, and I said that was sub 10, that like 25, 20 to 25 gets heavily reduced to around 12. So maybe I think that sub 10 Greek life was probably like 5 to 6. So I think it's a good average. 12 makes it a good average.
Yeah.
Solid number. It's a solid number. What's the worst question that your family can ask you at the Thanksgiving dinner table?
Mine is kind of like just for me. So what do you do for work again?
Dude, I have the same thing, man.
Do you? Cause
Yeah.
okay, so like especially like the first year I kind of got back from the tour.
Yeah.
Actually, the first 3 months, because like I didn't have a solidified spot yet. I kind of just came back. I wasn't getting paid, so like I was just like kind of in a gray area. So all I could say to them was like, I'm filming, editing for this YouTube group. Oh, like what do they do? What are they like? What's the content? And then I'd go and show them, and then maybe like they want to see a video, and then I have to explain it to them. Maybe like. Like maybe not like at the family Christmas or Thanksgiving, like, and it's not the vibe. But what else do you do? And it's like, like that's pretty much it. Like, yeah, I'm sorry, but like that's I don't know how else to explain it. But there's a lot that goes into it. I'll tell you that.
That's a
ton
lot
of hours
fucking
every week. But like again, they only see the fun side, so they see me as like living in this lavish spotlight, everything's great all the time, like we're always doing something, but it's like we do a lot of work and there's a lot of preparation that goes into that.
I know exactly. I know.
So but yeah, it's like almost like, well, you're on vacation every week. It's like, nope, not quite.
Dude, I totally know what you mean.
Holy fuck. Like no, I'm not. Like relax. I'd rather be like not traveling every week, but like we're doing work, like
it's fun, but like fun work, but people don't know what the work is.
They don't know the sacrifices.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, the behind the scenes is like 90% of it. Like going out to film is,
I'd say 5%.
Yeah, like we don't do, like we'll just go out and like we're filming, but when you're filming, like there's nothing to it. You're just doing it.
We're just living life.
But like the prep for all of that and being able to even like do this fucking 13-week tour is what like goes into it. And then even getting the video out every single week, 4 days, crunch time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's also so independent on what we're doing for that week, or, we've made so many different types of videos. So it's like, it's not like I'm making documentaries for like whatever, some company. It's like we're doing our own thing, trying to do our own thing, be creative with it, and kind of just create. And that's kind of like what we're doing, and it's hard to explain that, I guess, to the older generation.
It's a great question, great answer. You have the same one.
Yeah, I had the same one. I also had like, when are you gonna get a girlfriend?
I had that also.
Yeah, that was the one I was thinking you guys were gonna say, but the work one's right there too. That's a good.
The
that's
when are you
right
gonna
there.
get a girlfriend one is like, holy shit.
It's always
dude.
that
Like,
aunt. It's always that fucking aunt, eh? That one aunt and shit. That's just like when you get it. What do you fucking care, Stacy? I don't care. Like it's fine.
Well, it's like I'll let you know when I have, like, I'm not fucking
It's
you know,
like,
going like,
do you want me to
like,
force
relax.
do you want me to force on someone just to have a girlfriend? Like, relax. Let me live my life. Fuck off for a bit. I'm doing great.
I feel like that's the most. I saw a TikTok and it was a girl. Or I think it was a girl with the text gonna be like, me about to go to my Thanksgiving dinner and get asked 9 times when am I gonna have a boyfriend? I'm like, fuck, dude. I feel like the first thing when I walk the door, hey Christian, when are you gonna get a girlfriend? Like my brother's there with his girlfriend. Like I'm
That's
fine.
the worst,
What's wrong
bro.
with that,
Like,
man?
My
like
brother's married and shit.
well, it
hard,
also
man.
could be
Dude,
worse,
my
but you're the
dad's
younger
side-
one. You're
I
the
am the
youngest
youngest.
one,
I
so it
am.
makes sense for your older ones. But if my younger brother, it's like, when are you gonna get a girlfriend? I look at them like,
Yeah, if my
when the right
sister-
one comes, you know, like
If
he's
my
just.
sister had a boyfriend, I would
Oh, it'd be
like,
way worse for you.
way worse.
It'd be way worse
Yeah,
because they're gonna be
yeah.
like, yeah, it's looked at weirder when the younger one has a partner.
Yeah,
a
but
little
my
bit.
entire dad's side of the family has girlfriends,
Mm.
and except for the girl, which doesn't have a boyfriend. So there's 3 out of like 8 of us that
High numbers.
what
8
no,
people.
eight. No,
cousins,
it's funny.
that don't have. One's married, and the other ones all have like pretty long-term some of them have had long-term relationships, and one's younger than me, 1 year younger, and the other ones
that's
are
not that
like
bad.
1 year older. So it's around the same age though, and they've had
Yeah.
it for a decent amount of time where it's like,
Do you ever get people that, like, family members that try to set you up
No,
with
I've
people?
never gotten
Oh
that.
my,
Wait,
bro.
what?
Like, I swear to God, like my.
wait, what?
I've
Like,
never
they don't
gotten set
understand.
ups.
They don't understand that I'm single because I want to be. You
Yeah.
know, it's not like I'm.
you're young still too.
I'm very young, bro. And it's not like I'm going out there like, no girls like me. Oh. I don't need you setting me up with my cousin's best friend that lives in Traverse City, 2 hours north of me. Like, sorry, very sweet, very kind, but like,
Yeah.
first off, she lives 3 hours away from me.
Is she
What am
hot
I gonna
or
do?
not? Like,
No, she wasn't. But like,
dude, the worst. That'd be
that's
the
like
worst.
the worst.
Being
And
like,
she's like, oh, she's
yeah, she's
cute,
actually
isn't she?
ugly as hell.
It's like, oh yeah, she's cute.
Oh my
I'm
god,
like,
I hate that because then you're like you
I
literally
feel
look
like an asshole.
You look like an asshole.
like,
Be
what?
like,
I'm gonna call your.
it's not
friend.
my type, man.
Yeah.
What the hell's? Oh, what's your type? Blonde, fucking, and they start fucking throwing shit on you, and I'm
It's
like, man.
Yeah, and then in college, my aunt wanted me to try to set me up with one of her old students that also went to my school. I'm like, this is so fucking weird.
That's
I'm not
weird.
Like,
That's
my
weird.
aunt is setting me up, and you guys just want us to go hang out and see where things go. No, I don't do that. I'll see her at a party, and then I'll meet her there. Like, that's not how things work.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like
I
it's
know
like
what you mean.
so awkward. Man.
But like low key, that's probably it's probably just like what they like.
That's what they did.
What they did, like if you didn't have probably a partner, they would be like, oh, like talk to things, kid, or
Yeah.
something, and then like they would force you to go on like an
It's
awkward
just
date
like,
somewhere.
Yeah, it's like, just let me be.
Yeah, I think it's just letting you be. But yeah, that's two good
Different
answers.
age.
What sport? That's a great question. What sport creates the best all-around athlete and why?
Said basketball.
No
Really?
Yeah, I
Why?
said basketball.
I would love to hear the reasonings.
I think basketball athleticism is the base of the game. I think you either have to be super athletic, agile, fast, strong, or you have to actually have an athletic build, like tall, advantages like that. I think like one of the best athletes in the world, or some of the best athletes in the world, you can look at like LeBron James. What can he do? Like, he has been developed in every situation where he could be a D1 football player. He could have been, all this. And like,
That's it.
What?
That's just football.
I think that's athletic, though. Like, he's an all-around athletic beast. Like, he's not the fastest person. He's not going to go be a track athlete, but he could.
What about like Steve Nash?
Steve Nash. Okay. I'm just saying,
Steph.
like an all-around athlete. I think that's it. And you're gonna probably do something more skilled, like hockey, where it just takes more skill.
No, I'm
and that
not.
doesn't make a good athlete. Skill doesn't necessarily make a good athlete.
think basketball
It's
is more
athleticism.
skilled.
Athleticism.
I think basketball is more skilled
It's like
because
you're
KD
nonstop.
can't do shit, bro. He's like just a tall, like lanky fuck.
He
Like,
can
can't-
dribble. He can drive. He can
Yeah, he
shoot.
can't play
can
any other
dunk.
sport.
I think he could.
No, he would get crumpled in football. He can't. No chance he could skate.
Well,
There's probably not golf clubs made big enough for him.
athletic wise, I would say he's a great athlete.
Baseball,
I don't
no
think
chance.
you're an athlete based on how many sports you can play.
Guy's strike zone's probably massive. Would get striked
I'm just
out
saying,
every
I don't
single
think
time.
it's determined how good of an athlete you are based on how many sports you can universally play.
What's considered an athlete?
An athlete is like their agility, their
combine?
strength, their quickness, their speed, like things that make an athlete an athlete. You have to be a good athlete to be a basketball player.
Okay.
If you're super skilled and not a good athlete in basketball, you're never going to play.
I think there's only one answer to this question, which is football. And I was going to go hockey, but I think hockey's the most versatile athlete, but not the best athlete in your sense. I think football, in your sense, easily checks off all those markers of like speed, lateral movement,
Not necessarily.
physical ability, strength, jumping, like all of that stuff is definitely football. Those linemen that can run fucking under 5 seconds when they're 300 pounds, like that's insane. I think that football's definitely, I would say, the most athletic people. Hockey's got the most versatile athletes.
Yeah, but like hockey guys also could be like a bag of milk and be really good.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I don't think they're the athleticism doesn't necessarily take that over.
No, I said hockey. Football's the best athletics, like in terms of strength.
What do you think about like quarterbacks though? Like Tom Brady.
Most quarterbacks, yeah, that's like an outlier. Like Tom Brady, sure.
Well, I would
There's
say like
strictly skill.
traditionally, there's like quarterbacks aren't traditionally running quarterbacks. That's more of a
Yeah,
new
but
era
you're
type
picking
thing.
like one guy, KD. Like
Linemen.
most of the NBA can't
The
move
fat
laterally.
linemen. Like fat linemen, they're not agile. They're not like good
They're
athletes
very agile.
for their size.
Exactly.
But like I don't know.
I think the basketball's basketball's very skill based in the sense of like dribbling, like being quick in small corners, shooting, like you're shooting a hoop in like a ball into a hoop that's like barely bigger than the ball
I guess
size.
professionally, I would agree with that, but I guess I was just more looking at, I guess like high school, college sports, because like if any, like I always look at like high schools and like the most athletic team, unless they're just like fucking insane at football, is basketball. Like, you have the best athletes, people that can guard, people that can like run fast, defend. Like you kind of have to check all those points out, and like I guess if you're getting down to the skills, yes, professional, like NBA is going to be more. You can't take your athleticism against his every time. That's just everyone's athletic as fuck.
Yeah.
But I guess I was just looking at it more in a high school, college setting. But yeah, I would agree with your points too.
Okay.
But you know what I'm saying too. Right?
No, I get it.
Like you have to be a good athlete. You can't be a lineman and play basketball
Yeah.
unless you're 7 foot.
No, 100%. I think basketball is a sport that takes like a skill set that can't be taught though as well. Like there's height and stuff.
Same with football though too.
No, but you could get fat and be a lineman.
I guess. Yeah.
You could be quick, become quicker, and be a receiver or running back and get bigger.
Yeah.
I think it's just like if you look at just the typical football player, just like an absolute tank, like just strong, ripped, can play basketball. Like that also makes like a huge difference. Like most of these guys can fucking
do both.
Dummy basketball.
Yeah.
In the sense of actually like playing multiple sports, I think hockey players can easily pick up a basketball and be like, obviously they're not gonna be fucking NBA talent, but they won't look awkward. Same with football, and then golf on top of that. Baseball, just because of like the natural swing, like the stick movement. Lacrosse, like there's a lot more skill that translates to other sports in hockey than there is in basketball. But football, I think the most like specimen type.
Because like I play baseball and I can still like shoot a hockey puck pretty fine. Like,
I think
I had to get top form and shit, but like that whole
like a racket sport.
Yeah,
like
golf,
golf,
hockey, baseball, all that shit. So, yeah. Do you actually have a definition of what is an athlete?
So I did search it up. The definition of an athlete is a person who competes in one or more sports that involve physical strength, speed, power, or endurance.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's the overall strength, speed, power, endurance in one or more sports. So when you're saying what's the best athlete, you got to look at all four: the physical strength, the speed, power, and the endurance.
Definitely football.
I think
football, they get a break after every play though.
Yeah, endurance is like the one.
That's the only thing I think.
But then, like you could say, soccer's the main endurance sport.
Oh,
that
100%,
is just doesn't tick any of those other boxes.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's That's a tough question.
If you look up like top 100 greatest athletes, you'll see a mixture of like all different types of sports. Like I think like Michael Jordan will be thrown in there. Michael Phelps will be thrown in there. Like
Tiger will be there.
Tiger
probably.
Woods, like all these different things.
Yeah,
So it's
but
really
like,
hard to.
how are you gonna say Michael? No chance Michael Phelps is picking up a fucking like basketball
That's
or
why it's
football
hard,
and
yeah.
like being
Yeah.
able to.
I think they're just looking at that based
But then
on like who
it's
is the
also
best
like-
at the craft.
yeah.
That's when they mean by the best athlete.
Yeah,
It's
I
like, who's the
guess.
best at their
it's got to be
craft.
strictly combine based then, and I think
Yeah.
like a football player would be the best at any combine.
I agree with that. I think
Yeah.
I would agree with
But
the
like
football
every,
player.
again, every combine's different. There's
That's
NBA
true,
combine.
NBA.
Like a strictly athleticism combine.
Okay, yeah, that's more NFL combine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. My next question, or no, we're not going to do a question. We're going to do a guess the top 5 segment where you two work together to guess. These top 5s are pretty funny, and I think they would be comical or I think they'd be fun to do. Top 5 countries with the most beautiful women.
Okay.
Sweden.
Sweden is number 1.
Sweden.
So hot.
What do you want to guess? Can we like talk about this before?
Yeah,
we pick?
sorry.
Okay.
It's probably mostly Europe. Right?
I would
Italy.
yeah.
You would
assume-
say?
I
Would you say Italy?
I don't know.
No.
I don't know about Italy, bro. I would say more of like
Russia actually has a lot of supermodels.
I was gonna say Switzerland.
Switzerland. Yeah. Fuck. Top 5. I want to say Russia for.
Okay, let's try Russia.
Russia's 3.
Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
Okay.
Can we? I don't want to go Switzerland and be like wrong. You know what I mean?
Switzerland's I think just like such a small country. I don't know like any smokes. Finland could have some smokes.
Finland? No, they don't.
How do you know?
Because I have a foreign exchange student
Germany?
from Finland. Germany? No, not really.
Really?
No, I think it's.
I'm just trying to think where supermodels are from, and that's like mainly where they're from.
Okay, I think maybe. I don't want to say Germany, but I want to go more towards Finland.
Okay. Do you want to drop Finland?
We're gonna drop Finland.
No, Finland.
Fuck.
Okay, Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Not Switzerland.
Nah, I knew it was
Okay,
in
it's fine.
Germany.
Nah, can I give you guys a hint?
What?
Turkey.
There's no more European countries.
What?
Yeah, there's no more.
Asian?
Yep.
Mainly Asian?
Nope.
Okay, so we should drop.
Let's go like South
USA?
America. USA.
Oh, South America.
Like
oh,
somewhere in
like
South
Brazil.
America. Brazil. You want to go Brazil?
Brazil.
Brazil's 2.
Nice.
So right now
That's a
you
good
guys
one.
have Sweden 1, Brazil 2, Russia
We need
3.
some Asian ones. Definitely not China.
I think maybe South Korea.
South Korea.
I don't know.
I'm thinking like Thailand or like Singapore. Or
Ooh,
some,
Mongolia.
like, Mongolia.
Yeah, man.
There's no chance
Zaps,
Mongolia
what
is
the
on
fuck
this
have you
list,
ever
dude.
seen a chick be like, that Mongolian girl is a rocket? That line's never been said before.
Japan? I don't know. I don't know if like Japan or China will make the list. I think like a Thailand or Singapore. I feel like
What about India?
no, man. No chance.
Fuck, man. I'm just trying to.
Maybe top 5 ugliest.
Wow.
What, dude? It's just a fact. Like,
Okay,
like
Whatever.
there's probably a list for top 5 ugliest, and I wouldn't be surprised if India was on there.
Yeah. Okay. Asia. Oh, what about? No.
Are we gonna say one?
What about
You don't-
Australia, dude?
I do like Australia. Let's try.
Australia.
Not Australia. I don't know how Australia's not on here.
Yeah,
no,
there's some dimes.
nice
I don't know
Australian
how they
girls.
made this list, but it's a list.
It's definitely some
I
fucking
think let's try
Japan.
Japan's 4.
Yeah, it's definitely Japan. It's like I'm just thinking big.
like anime type shit.
You're into the Japanese girls.
the Japanese anime
I said
type
it
vibe.
shouldn't be on there, but
All right, we
I
just
would
need number
understand.
5.
They are
Can you give us a
naturally like
continent?
beautiful in terms of like skin and all that stuff. Like
Yeah.
they're
Yeah, they do.
They
don't break out or anything.
they what do you call? Kind of praise beauty in a way.
yeah.
Natural beauty.
Natural
that's
beauty.
true.
Yeah.
Japanese do praise natural beauty.
What's the
It's
last one?
North American.
North American.
USA.
The US of A is number 5,
Wow.
Nice.
which I
We did
wouldn't
pretty
expect.
decent.
You guys got
We
the
did
first
alright,
3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got like what 3, 4 wrong.
I don't think I got
There's-
any of them, but that's true.
Top 5 unhealthiest fast food chains via World Atlas.
Okay, what do you think? McDonald's.
Definitely McDonald's.
McDonald's.
It's not on this list.
What?
Yeah, it's not on this list.
Unhealthiest?
Yeah.
Okay, I think Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Okay.
KFC.
KFC 5.
Okay.
Really? That's chicken though.
Yeah, but it's
Greasy,
It's
you gotta
deep
think about
fried.
Yeah.
It's deep fried, but
No,
it's
it's
like
not good.
chicken.
It's not good.
It's real chicken though.
Yeah, but they ruin it in oil, bro. Like it's
I know,
bad,
but I'd rather have it ruined in oil than just, like processed chicken.
How do you know it's not processed chicken?
McDonald's. No, it's like you could tell a real
How is
chicken
KFC real chicken versus any other fast food?
because
spot?
you could tell like it's a real chicken. It's like legs and like thighs and shit, and it's like strips of like it looks like real chicken. It's not processed.
Not like a nugget. Okay, I got you.
Yeah,
I
nugget
got you.
or like a McChicken.
I got you.
Okay, KFC.
What about like Wendy's?
Subway's definitely not there. Wendy's is like a McDonald's though, and it's,
Yeah,
if anything, it's fresher.
Yeah, but they have thicker burgers, like triple stacks and shit.
Like that were like that's like
like
calorie wise
Baconators
more.
and shit.
More.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay,
I want to go Wendy's.
Try it.
Wendy's.
Wendy's is one.
Let's go.
Wow.
Yeah,
Let's
he's
go,
right about
dude.
those burgers.
Yeah.
They are high.
They're super
caloric.
high. Yeah.
But they're real beef.
But yeah, but
man,
it's like
it should be a
every
2,300
burger, dude, there's-
2,300 calories for a burger is bad.
It's like
Baconator.
wet.
That's a
Disgusting.
triple stack and
It's
has
disgusting.
bacon and shit.
I don't make the rules, man.
Okay, so we got
So it's
Wendy's.
strictly now we know it's strictly going off like caloric.
Yeah. Okay.
Fuck Wendy's and I'm trying to just think of them. Like there's so many. I just don't
Yeah.
want to start naming like if we want to go that route, we could go like more burger places like Jack in the Box and shit.
In-N-Out.
In-N-Out?
No, Jack in the Box. I mean,
In-N-Out's like
I get those
McDonald's.
mixed out. Yeah, Jack in the Box.
It's probably not on. It's not known enough. I feel like to be on this list.
Okay. Another burger joint.
Worldwide?
Is it worldwide?
Do we know all of these places?
You do. One of them, I will say, just because one of them is a ice cream spot.
Dairy Queen.
That's 4. I
Okay.
think that's the hard one.
Yeah.
I think the other 2 are definitely could be guessed.
Could be guessed. We've
I
been
feel
to
like
them.
I feel like one of these
Taco Bell. It's got to be.
It has to be.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell's
Bell.
3. That's
Okay.
the one. All right, now 2 is just
So we have Wendy's.
Wendy's 1, Taco Bell 3, Dairy Queen 4, KFC 5. Number 2 is a really shit fast food chain. Think of the worst ones.
Hardee's, Sonic.
White Castle.
White Castle. No, that's not like high calorie.
So
though.
bad.
Um,
It's really shit fast food.
We
place.
will never go back there.
back.
We've been.
Oh, Hardee's.
Man,
dude.
I don't
Hardee's.
fucking like. I don't know if we've
Harvey's?
even been.
Hardee's.
Oh, it's Carl's Jr.
Carl's Jr. Yeah. and
Carl's
Hardee's.
Jr.
It's not Carl's Jr., but you guys are on the right track
Sonic.
here. It's Sonic
Yeah.
too.
Sonic.
Sonic is terrible.
Yeah, it is.
Gross. Okay, last one here, guys. Guess the top 5. This one's gonna be weird. Guess the top 5 easiest sports to go pro in.
Top 5 easiest sports to go. Boxing.
Boxing's not on here.
Damn.
Shots fired.
That's some bullshit.
Some of these are fringe sports, by the way.
Okay. Let's
Like
go.
Fringe as sports.
If I said it, you'd be like, "That's not a sport, man."
Oh, okay. All right.
Fuck.
Ready?
Swimming.
Let's go cricket.
No.
Cricket's hard.
Okay. Let's go.
Swimming.
Yeah. Sure.
Swimming.
No.
Okay.
Tennis.
Table tennis.
Ping pong.
No.
What the hell?
Okay. Pool.
Like billiards.
Like
Billiards.
Billiards is 3.
let's fucking go.
Well done on that one. That's an impressive
go.
one right there.
That's not a sport, man. I'm trying to
Curling.
think. Curling to go pro?
Bro, think about it. There's those like little slide board things.
Okay,
They do that
sure.
for fun. Curling.
No.
No, it's not. It's not.
I
gonna
like
be
where your brain's killing it right now, though. I think you're on the right vibe.
Fuck me.
Think shuffleboard,
Think Olympic sports.
track and field.
No, because you have to be fast. What about like croquet or something?
What the fuck's croquet?
What's that Italian game? Bocce ball?
Bocce? No chance. There's no way. Let's just try some.
Like what's an Olympic
some real
sport?
ones? Track and field,
Like
bobsled.
weird one.
Bobsled.
Bobsled.
Bobsled is an easy one. There's some track people.
Can we get off of the Olympic sports?
Okay.
What?
Off Olympic sport.
All Olympic sports are off the table.
There's one here that's an Olympic sport, I'm pretty sure.
Oh my god! So we don't even know what these are.
Okay, one of them is aquatic, but it's not water polo.
Oh.
It is water polo.
It's not water
Oh,
polo.
It's the
diving.
No, synchronized swimming.
No, I think it's diving. Bro.
Diving?
High dive.
No, dude. It's synchronized swimming.
I'm gonna say, and you
No,
have to be
no,
like,
no,
that's
no,
not
no.
a sport.
No.
It's dumb.
It's
Pilates.
aquatics.
It's more of an activity.
Treading water.
No,
Dude, I have no idea.
I just
An
say it?
activity in the water.
on top of the water.
Oh, like the wood that you run
You
on?
probably did this growing up with your dad.
Fishing.
Fishing is too.
Man.
I
That's
don't-
actually a sport. Yeah, that is a sport. It is. Commercial sport. It is.
Whatever.
All right. We have fishing at 2, billiards at 3. I'm surprised one's
Sorry,
not
is
off the
billiards
board.
pool?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Soccer.
Soccer's 1.
Let's
Really?
go.
I mean, all you need is a ball.
Yeah.
I guess same for basketball.
You need a hoop.
That's true. But you need a net.
You just kick the ball. But you can't just air ball. You can just randomly kick a ball.
It's true. Yeah, and you can get good at it, I guess.
Yeah, defenders never shoot on net. They're just header. They don't even need to fucking see a net. They just need a 4 and 5. And Okay, 5 I want to describe in a quote.
Okay.
Look at me. Who are you? You're not.
Bullying. It's bullying. It's
Okay.
the real quote is, "Who you think you are? I am."
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, I was butchering it. But I was like, how can I
Look at me.
Who do you think you are? I am.
Yeah,
What the fuck kind of quote was that?
I don't.
man?
You have it right. I butchered the hell out of it.
Yeah.
But bowling is 5. Number 4, I feel number 4 is a sport.
I got it. I actually know it.
Let's do it.
Darts.
No, but I
Oh,
do like
that's
where
a
your
good
head's at.
one.
I do like where your head's at, but it's not darts.
No?
It is actually like a college sport.
Okay.
Rowing?
No.
Rugby.
College sport. No, definitely not rugby.
There's college clubs,
I know. I'm
like an
not-
actual sport.
I'm not arguing that it's not a college sport. I just don't think it's on the list.
Got it.
College sport. It's got to be just easy to play.
Yeah, like softball.
No.
Fuck. A college sport. Oh my god, I don't even know, dude. Like, is it like accuracy based, physical? Like,
Very accuracy based.
it's accuracy based.
Very accurate. Like the most accurate sport on the planet.
Is it an event?
Think
in track
about
and
that
field?
for a second.
The most accurate sport on
It
the
is
planet.
probably the most. That has to be the most accurate sport on the planet.
Do you have equipment?
Yes.
Accuracy? Archery? It's got archery?
Archer.
No. It's a good one too, but no.
Accurate sport on the planet.
I feel like dumb.
What the fuck, dude? I
More-
feel retarded
More
right
precise
now.
maybe than accurate, but like
More precise. Like you have to get it.
minimal mistakes in this sport, or it's gonna fuck you bad.
Baseball.
No.
Minimal mistakes in the sport.
Yeah.
Or it's gonna fuck you bad.
Yes. Played it a lot in the summer.
Pickleball.
Spike ball?
Volleyball. Dude.
No, dude.
Volleyball. What is wrong with you two?
You said we played it a lot in the summer.
Our YouTube videos. What sport are we playing?
bro.
Cornhole.
That was a joke.
Golf.
Golf.
Golf
That
is
is
not
not
the
the
easiest
easiest
sport
sport.
to play.
That is bull-
Apparently it
What
is.
the fuck, dude? That's
Bro,
like
send
the
that guy on a
hardest
fucking
sport,
18.
bro.
Go send him on the easiest 18 in the country.
Dude,
See how he
that's like
does.
the one of the hardest sports to play in. The
I
world.
don't know how it's on this list, but it's on this list.
Damn.
I wasn't even thinking golf. Like, it was,
I
Darts
know,
would have been
it-
great.
cornhole makes more sense than golf.
I
That
agree
was
with
that
that.
was painful. I was
Have
just
you ever
like
seen cornhole highlights from
and you
ESPN?
said it.
Incredible.
You said
Insane.
it. You said it was a college sport, like so, like unconfidently.
no. It's they play D1 call. There's D1 athletes.
I know,
but you said it more, like, unconfidently.
Like they're
it
it's
might
a
be-
college sport. I was
Ah.
like golf is
Obviously,
a college
yeah,
sport.
that's my bad. I didn't confidently say it, but yeah, that's the episode.
Hell yeah.
Sick. Episode 62. One in the books.
61.
Jeez.
Jeez.
Kind of getting used to sitting beside you.
Known you for over 2 years.
All right, maybe we
That's
should
it.
end the episode.
Yeah.
And we go upstairs.
No, bro. What the fuck, man?
All right, thank you guys for watching, subscribing, liking, commenting. Let us know any other questions you guys have, and we will see you next week for a wrap up of the entire tour.
Yup.
Virginia this week versus VT, a rivalry game, big rivalry week overall. We go to Ohio State, Michigan, Auburn, Alabama, Ole Miss, Mississippi State. The whole 9 yards. It's gonna be a big weekend in college football. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Yup.
Enjoy the time with the fams, and we will see you next week, baby. Hey, hold up. Make sure to watch our Thursday video, Virginia Tech with the fam on Thanksgiving.
Yes.
If you guys do that
Yes.
and send a pic to us, we'll repost it.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
I'll love it.
Nice.
Peace out, baby.
Peace.
See you, boys.